Yes, sir. We are live. We are live. What's the deal, y'all? It's the Raw District podcast. When you see this, man, share this live. We about to get it kicked off, though. We about to play "Feed My Faith" by Pain. Central Side. Is it Central Side Gang?
Central Side God.
Central Side God. Something.
CSG.
Pain.
Y'all know him. Legendary.
Yes, sir.
From the city.
Yes, sir. What's good, y'all? Share this live. Welcome.
Sorry we're a little late. We out here trying to perfect the ambiance. Okay, I got that ambiance right just where I want it. Share this to your friends. Share this to your group. Hey. The man Pain.
Leave some emojis. Leave some fire emojis. Leave some big money bag emojis in the comments. Yeah. Fuck.
He just dropped it. Is it a video?
Mm-hmm. Go check that out on YouTube, man. Yeah. Everybody share this live, man. CSG Pain.
It's 1 fruit cup, so then you have to go get 1 fruit cup back. It's 2 fresas con crema, and 3 fresas con crema, and then 1 churro light.
Go check this shit out on YouTube. Seen he was just in the town shooting a video with KO Streets, I believe.
Hey, KO Streets he's cold, bro. He slept on.
I remember seeing one of his freestyles. Got some good amount of numbers. Live from La Casablanca.
Yeah. They say, I'm gonna feed my faith. I'm gonna feed my faith. I'm gonna feed my faith.
Okay, well then, and then I'll be back with the other 2 stuff.
Hey, that shit was good as fuck.
It's a great ass song, man.
I like. When did he drop that?
He just dropped that May 9th. Feed My Faith on YouTube, man. Go check that out, man.
That shit was good. I like his melodies and shit. The way he was kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everything.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, what's good, Sharonda?
Hey.
What's happening?
Hoe is life. Just kidding. No, hoe is life, but you're specifically not one. So.
Hey, welcome back to the Raw District podcast. Drew Dawson, got White Ready in the building. Eli Brown, aka Swishy Pants, and this motherfucker, man. How y'all doing today?
Lovely, man.
What's
Doing
the deal?
well,
What's the
man.
deal, man?
It's a new day. You know, just working like always. Gotta feed my family, but, you know, one of them's not gonna get anything.
What are you talking about?
My kid, bro.
Oh, yeah,
My abandoned child.
Smashed.
it's the purple
Always
tip for
leaving your
me.
kid hungry, man. Why you do shit like that?
He's gotta learn
Learn what?
how to eat on his own.
Oh, shit.
You feel me?
Hey, man, welcome to the podcast, everybody. Take a chance, man, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help us grow a little bit. It definitely helps, and it's like it takes 1 second. Hit the likes on the videos, leave a comment, interact. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
it all helps for sure.
Helps more than you think.
We about to jump shit off with the pipeline news, though. We kind of hinted on a little bit of it, but basically, there's this Russian crime group called the Dark Side, and they hacked into the pipeline, and then they had to shut the shit down. It was a colonial pipeline or whatever. I guess it's big on the East Coast.
How do you hack into a pipeline?
I don't know.
It's all ran digitally?
Yeah, everything's ran digitally, which is fucking scary. Cause like
That's strange. Just like the power grid and shit.
that's the shit we don't be worrying about, and we need to be worried about is the cyber attacks
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Just imagine if they shut the lights off on us, like all our money is ran through that. We would be in trouble.
Yeah, we'd have to get a new camera and shit and actually record it in this podcast. Our
Pinhole.
podcast would be fucked up.
Pinhole camera.
And we would just have to with the pipeline situation, we would just have to go to electric because eventually all the fossil fuels are going to run out. So I mean, if people are freaking out about this and it's just like cuz people freak out about just shit that they hear and you know, like they don't really know. Same with the toilet paper. They're just going to buy it just in case. But
And that's the thing. They're fucking it up because there's gas here. It's just they have to get it to them.
yeah.
So when they sit there and they hoard that shit, it's just like the toilet paper
Yeah.
situation, literally. And it's like
Yeah, they're causing the problem.
it's kind of like, man, it's scary to like if shit hit the fan in America, bro. It's gonna be every man for themselves. That's all I know. It's look, man, like
It kind of already is.
you got people telling them like, yo, you just fill up like normal, man. We're gonna get the gas there. It's gonna be no issue. And you got motherfuckers getting trucks full, like
Getting straight barrels. I mean,
No, we ain't hoarding gas, man. Hell no. What's up, Mix though?
and not the liquid kind.
Hoarding a little
That
gas.
green gas.
Yeah, we'll always hoard that.
Hoard that greeneries.
Are y'all nervous about that shit? Does that make y'all a little scared that Russians are trying to hack into us?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's how they fucked up the election and shit. Like they're already causing problems. It's just weird why Russia is always fucking with us.
But I don't think it's a
I'd figure it'd
government
be
thing.
China.
I don't think it's a government thing. I think it's like a little crime group.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with the government.
You think they just what do they
Like some
gain
little
from it?
Militia, Russia.
Might be a 12-year-old. Well, Minecraft nerd figured this
Right,
shit out. You know?
might be.
Just the fuck? Because like,
Bro,
what do
over
they
there
gain
trying
from
to,
it?
mine Bitcoin and was like, damn.
I
I
actually
hacked into the U.S.
found
government.
an oil mine.
God damn.
On fucking accident.
Oops.
But what do you think they would gain from hacking into a pipeline? Because it's not like they can physically come get the shit.
I don't know. Maybe
Unless
just
they
to
got
fuck,
spies.
Maybe just to
That
fuck
nigga
shit
trying
up.
to be rich, man. Maybe he just,
Just
sold
to
the highest
control it.
bidder.
Yeah, if you control it, yeah.
I mean, just imagine saying you hacked the pipeline. That's pretty.
I got all this gas. Who want it?
To try it.
But I don't know what they did though. They didn't get no gas. They just got the shit shut down. Like I don't know what they
Man.
accomplished. I'm too dumb to know.
But see,
Yeah.
this was the first step of a 10-step plan. That's what it is.
Yeah, they said it's the
Just to see how
tip
we'd
of the
react.
iceberg.
Yeah, all they
Yeah.
did was they was like, let me test to see if we can shut
The
down this
iceberg,
pipeline
I'm
real
saying, I
quick.
think it just
That's
wasn't
just
my
gonna be a
life.
test. If we could do that, then I know we can really we can go ahead and set them nukes off.
Nah, they ain't gonna nuke us, bro.
It's
They
a
gonna
cyber nuke.
They gonna shut us down.
It's the cyber
They gonna
nuke.
shut the
have some
internet
fun
down.
with us? Well, I'm just saying if they can hack in like that, they can go ahead and just press that button, burn, you know,
Burn.
burn, set them all off. Yeah, they go ahead and hit it. They get, oh no,
Scott Shepard got gas for $12 a gallon, man. Hit him up. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you.
Becca Robinson, I see you say you need some gas. Scott said he has it for $12 a gallon. Y'all need to hook up, man. Raw
Taking
District,
that
make shit happen,
Shoelace
man.
Express.
Damn, Scott.
I ain't buying your
Nigga, you ain't
overpriced
on
gas.
this, Scott. Nigga, you ain't on the pipeline madness. Is that where the gas is, motherfucker?
Yeah, but enough about that because we probably
I don't know shit
we're
about
probably
it.
sounding stupid as fuck, man. How about Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather
Got your
get into
hat.
a scuffle, man?
I got your hat. See, was Logan there too?
It was Logan's event,
Yeah.
and people are starting to get confused. Like,
Yeah.
Jake and Floyd are fighting each other.
So he actually got his ass whooped though?
I mean, he kind of got jumped by
Because Jake,
security. and
his
shit.
nose and his eyeball are all kind of fucked up. You see those pictures? I didn't
think
know if
that
that
was
was.
some old shit.
It was just somebody putting
That's
shit together.
That's some troll shit.
It's just so hard to understand really what's going on.
They selling a fight.
Yeah,
was
they selling a fight.
Yeah, that's it. They selling a fight. I mean,
Yeah.
that's part of boxing. A lot of people don't understand that, but that's part of boxing. Promoting and selling
Mm.
the fight, making the fight bigger than what it may be. You know, some fights you don't have to sell. You know,
Yeah.
the opponents sell it themselves, but Logan Paul and fucking Floyd, I mean, you got to sell that shit. So yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be more antics.
You think
as
it was
we get
real, though?
closer. No.
I don't know. Floyd looked pretty pissed.
I think it was 100% real, bro. You see them BBs in his head, bro?
Yeah, he looked.
He didn't
wasn't-
want the
he
hat
wasn't
off.
prepared for that.
No, yeah. I don't think that what
He would've had- at
happened
least
was
had a
staged or
do-rag
anything
on.
like that.
The-
But something was gonna happen. That part was staged. They was like, yeah, we're gonna confront each other. But I think he took it an extra step. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because when they were going back and forth, Floyd had that little acting voice on.
Yeah.
Get the contract. Somebody get this bum. Like that stupid ass shit, bro.
Yeah.
I fucking hate.
But then he ripped the hat off and it was game
And
time.
but he also got pieced up though too.
Who?
Jake.
I mean, who
Just by
wouldn't?
Floyd's
I was
people.
gonna say-
You got
No, I heard he caught a quick uppercut from from Floyd.
why dude got him in a headlock though? Like, of course.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
I think he knew. That
at
was
a
coming.
cost. He got the hat at a cost.
That's
though.
some middle
He
school
did get
shit.
pieced up.
Yeah,
taking somebody's hat and just taking off.
Jake is a king troll, man. I fuck with it.
I hate the way he talks shit though. It just seems elementary.
Floyd would stomp me like a
Like
Goomba.
especially him and Ben Askren's press conference.
Like, Ben Askren called him a dum dum. He said, "You dumb dumb." That's another.
I don't know. They just can't really talk shit that well.
Yeah, man.
And he was acting like a kid, and he was just like mocking him and shit. It's like that. That's what you say and do when you're like out of insults.
Yeah. And respectfully though, I can't name too many boxers that don't make me cringe when they talk shit.
Yeah.
They all pretty much do. Garcia, he's really bad at it. Oh my God, he sounds like he's a fake ass Muhammad Ali when he starts talking shit, bro.
Oh shit.
You
Yeah.
see, when somebody stormed into Canelo's after his post-fight interview and tried to challenge him to a fight. I can't remember what his name was. Black dude with dreads.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, and Canelo can't really speak that good of English. He was like, "You haven't fought nobody." And he was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, he was clowning the
Because he
fuck out of
came
him.
in right after he won against Saunders. And then he was like, "When are we going to fight?" And he was like, "Probably never." Like,
Yeah, dude, what do you think? What do you think?
what do you
this
think?
is,
Yeah.
man?
Just because Jake Paul and shit's doing this shit doesn't mean everybody can. You got to be rich first.
Yeah, Canelo is he's a different animal, man. And he broke that dude's fucking face, man.
God damn. And he was
Take a
cold.
punch from him?
Huh?
Would you like take a punch for him for $1 million? $1 million would you get
Oh,
jabbed
fuck yeah.
in your face?
I would
Mil?
fight him for a meal.
Fight him.
Hey,
like,
can I
full
move?
fledged.
Can I move
I mean,
while
I'm
I
not-
get the punch, or I gotta be standing
Hands
there?
behind your back,
Nah, I could die.
standing there, just
That's why I'd rather fight
catch
him.
one.
But I
He
mean,
said I could die.
yeah.
With gloves on though.
My bones
He
aren't.
got-
I don't
he
think
got
my
a
bones
boxing-
are built for that.
He has a boxing glove on though. $1 million. He got a boxing glove.
Oh, you're
on.
gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, you definitely will get knocked out. People who slap box and they knock each other out.
I'd get knocked out regardless, but I'd rather be able to like try to block it. He's just too cold. He's
Will
too
you
powerful.
and Eli participate in a slap war? Slap off? What do they call? What do they call those?
Against
Oh,
each
when
other?
you
Yeah,
just-
against each other. You and him.
Yeah, let's
You
do it
sit
right now.
there and slap each other
Let's do it.
across the table or what? Like
Oh,
what
you ain't
those
never
big
seen
Russians
that?
do?
Yeah. Like they just sit there, stand across each other, just.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would y'all
sick.
do that? We gotta set
They
that
did
up.
it.
Raw
They did it
District
at the
I
Trevor
could.
event.
I feel like
slap
I
off.
would, because one rule is you can't flinch. So like I would definitely like back up or something just because I ain't trying to get slapped. Yeah, I would have to close my eyes or something.
Hell no, that would be the worst. Then you couldn't mentally prepare for the impact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you would just be. Why?
It's
Like
getting
no matter
blindsided.
what, I'm just gonna, and I'm gonna get disqualified regardless.
What about y'all in the comments? Would y'all participate in the Raw District slap war?
Hey, we can
Slap
make that happen
hands.
if anybody's trying to get slapped up.
We could definitely do some slap.
If anybody
wars, man.
feels like slapping somebody
This is
equally,
this place. What up, dog?
you know, La Casa Blanca slap off. Preston's going to get somebody. We'll put it on the. We'll make a flyer.
Preston wants to
Preston's
smack
always
somebody.
been talking about how good he can fight, so I'm trying to see this shit.
I'm trying to see how good he can smack a motherfucker.
You be talking about it, bro. I think you're a demon, low key. Can Preston fight? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Did he fight you at some point? You said that too quick. Yeah, he was my ass.
He said that shit hurted.
Huh?
Oh, he was beating people up in high school.
How many bodies you got on you, Preston?
I have a story of Preston.
I remember when
being
Preston was
angry.
crumping in the
Little
Western
nigga
Hallway.
Preston be running around just whooping ass, huh?
Hey.
My
Little
house,
do we know.
My porch, I zoomed in and went like, and everybody was just like.
I wish y'all on the camera could see what you just
like
did.
This. Imagine someone running up here like nothing, and just wanking somebody in the face. Yep.
That's what Preston did. You snuck a motherfucker.
You
in?
sneaking
Sound
people
sound
out?
like you snuck-
He even broke the stuff.
He said, "No, I was in eyesight, motherfucker. I'm lining them up, motherfucker. I'm lining that nigga's jaw up. And
see
did
me
you
running
deck him?
towards you.
Did you deck that motherfucker?
I'm trying to see it, bro. I'm gonna set it up. I really want to see Preston versus who should Preston fight, man, in the city?
I don't know, man.
Brian Chambers. Because you be talking big shit about the booby trap, bro.
Yeah, bro, fight him.
Let's get it, man. The venue owners.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Hey, that's a good segue into the shit that I got into on Facebook, man.
hey, real quick,
Oh,
share
which
this
one?
shit, y'all. Share
Which
this live,
which
man.
thing did you get
Tap
into
in.
on Facebook?
Well, the thing is,
It's
man.
like 5 different things a day.
The thing is, man. It's not. It's just my posts are popping, so you see them. So if I do say something, you happen to see it.
But it's way more popping because you say shit back.
That's how.
Just
Yeah,
because interactions.
yeah. That's how the algorithm. That's what I was saying to you before. Like I be showing mad love. Like I got 5 posts of just promoting people and showing love, and then I'll do one like hating rant or whatever, and then people will fucking love you.
And everybody wants to say some shit. Lil
Everybody-
Sinatra.
Yeah, everybody loves the negativity. Come on now.
Yeah, they love negativity. But what is
Peace,
what
bro.
sport? What sport takes the most skill, in y'all opinion?
What sport
Oh,
ever?
Shit. Can I tag him? Let me tag him real quick. I'm gonna tag him.
Definitely.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I think wrestling.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because
Fuck no.
you ever
Go
wrestled.
ahead. No, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. Be saying, man. Explain to
I mean, definitely one-on-one, like fighting. I think wrestling though is because you have to pin them, and you can't just like get lucky and hit somebody and knock them out. And there's so many different moves, so many different counter moves, and it's just tiring as fuck.
So how you say wrestling, but skip MMA? Because MMA is like wrestling is just like a
Yeah.
part of it. So
I mean, because that's just too broad.
well, that's
to me,
that was
you know what
my
I mean?
whole
It's
my
a
whole
sport,
point
though.
about it. It's like with
Yeah.
MMA,
It's
it's
like
like you have boxing, you have wrestling, you have
Martial arts.
jiu-jitsu, you have karate, all those combined, and then you have to like you can go there as a
Yeah.
as a grappler, as like Ben Askren, and you can go against somebody who's a striker. And now you have to learn how to defend yourself against a striker. You have to. It's so many elements to it, and I don't understand how.
That's why I didn't say that, because there's so many elements to it. There's just way too many moving parts, and because you could separate wrestling, boxing, all that into the different sports. So you could even say, what's the hardest combat sport?
Yeah.
You know,
That's a better one.
probably jujitsu or something like that.
I wouldn't compare combat sports and the other sports.
In basketball, yeah, I don't.
It's hard to. It's apples and oranges. You know what I mean?
That argument made no
Outside
sense
of the
to me.
preparation. So I guess you could say which one is harder to prepare for, but then even still, like you were saying, if you're going up against a striker, you know, you're going to prepare for that. Well, I guess you'll know because you'll have footage on the person you're fighting. You'll know who you're fighting. You have, you know, usually weeks in advance before the fight. Sometimes months, you know what I mean? Most time months before the fight.
I definitely think, well, I mean, there's pros and cons, but I think individual sports are harder than team sports.
Yeah.
But I will say this: the baseball shit. Shout out to Dante. Baseball ain't no slouch though. That shit is very difficult to master.
You play baseball?
I did growing up. Yeah.
For
See,
sure.
I can't ever
And then I
talk on
quit.
something I never played.
I was cold as fuck. I'll say this: I was probably
top 125.
I was better at baseball than I was at basketball.
Damn.
Better at baseball than I was at basketball, but
So
basketball
do you
was
think that
way
makes
more.
baseball easier than basketball?
Baseball was fun. Baseball was this and that. You know, basketball was. Basketball was the, you get the highlight, you get the thrill of the satisfaction of, I scored the most points, all that shit.
What
So
made
it's
you
just
better
way
at
cooler.
baseball then?
I just was.
It just felt more natural.
It was. I mean, my dad was.
You can
was
hit the ball
cold
better than you
my
can
dad
shoot
was
the ball?
cold pitching. He was, ask anybody, that knew him that, at a young age, he grew up playing baseball. My grandfather, he actually was on a double-A team. He was on a Phillies farm club team, and then got drafted to the war, and end of that story. So yeah, that
That's
was more
fucking
so
sad.
in my family than basketball ever was. But yeah, I quit going like 7th grade, and then I tried out for Topeka High and made the team. Was on JV in sophomore year, and sucked. Was trash. Terrible.
Yeah.
So I was like, pitching was my thing. When I came back, couldn't pitch at all.
See, and I would say that pitching might be
Oh, that
the hardest
the
position
mechanics
in
of
that.
it,
But
yeah.
like when it comes
I
to
think catching
baseball,
might be.
I don't know though.
hell no.
No, you gotta be squatted the
Baseball's
whole
way-
time, and you gotta know exactly what the catcher
Well,
or the
physically
pitcher is
maybe.
gonna do.
Physically maybe.
So this was my point, and I couldn't really get it across
I
in,
did
in the
cut you off.
thread.
My bad.
Like, no, it was in the thread. Like, they were saying you have to prepare for like reading a curveball. You have to prepare for reading a fastball. You have to prepare for reading blah blah blah. So how is that?
98 miles, 97 mile per hour fastball.
And my
at
thing,
that.
so does the catcher too. They have to.
But my
bad.
thing, comparing it to mixed martial arts, you're up against a striker. You got left hook, right hook,
Yeah.
jabs. You not only do you have to
Uppercut.
prepare for like a right, like he might be faking you out on the right and then hit you with a left. Like there's so many elements
Just
that
like
you
what
have to.
Canelo did.
Yeah, and it's like now you got the striking down. All of a sudden, now you got to think about that leg down there. That leg can come up and kick you in the face. So you're at the same time, in your mind, you're sitting here trying to figure out how to knock that person out. Meanwhile, you get hit in the
'Cause
face.
you gotta play offense and defense at the same
But
time.
Yeah.
offense can be its own defense too in fighting.
What do you mean
Being
by that?
aggressive
Yeah.
is a defense in its own.
Yeah.
But so is that the only sport where you play offense and defense at the same time? Is fighting? So that's another one.
another
You guys
one.
are fucking wrong.
But it is like the one thing that I think.
I guess this apples and oranges to me because like, those are all combat sports and it is a different
Well, I like
realm.
oranges better.
And like I said, it's like football, basketball, tennis, and all that shit. Soccer, that's kind of just a whole different shit. Like physically, you
Tennis
can
is
say
hard as fuck.
You can say preparing for them, like the physical, being in shape and all that shit.
I think there's an illusion. I think baseball has been around since for a long ass time, since slave owners were around and shit. You see the footage of Babe Ruth. So people know how to play baseball and they know how to play it well. So obviously, as you start to climb up to those pro levels, it becomes harder because there's hundreds of years of history of this sport. Mixed martial arts, it's like this is like brand new.
Yeah.
So these people are just like,
Competitively, it's brand new.
yeah, and it's like it's hard to compare it in that sense because baseball has so much of a past.
My thing is,
But you got to compare that it's at the height of its, because
We haven't even got to the height of mixed martial arts yet. I don't think we in like the
you
early
mean?
stages. Like I don't think UFC just went public like probably a month ago.
well, I'm not talking about like numbers wise and shit like that. I'm just talking about professional, the height of as high as it's professional. I mean, we have that. We have we have UFC is that or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you said, like, people play it well as you go further. Like, I wouldn't, it gets too murky once you start to, is it easier to play? Which one's easier to do when you're little, when you're young and stuff
that's
like that?
that's my point.
Like, that's, you got to leave that alone.
When you were
gotta
talking about,
talk about
you used to
straight
be
professional.
ass at baseball and then you got good.
Well,
No,
Think
it
that
was
makes
the
it
opposite.
easier?
I was good because I played it, practiced, did
baseball.
it, and then stopped playing baseball, and then came back to it.
And then you were way
was-
better?
Was ass because baseball is all about timing. It's all about mechanics. It's all about rhythm. Like there's a whole other.
Did you get
layer
better
to it.
at baseball quicker than you got better at basketball?
No. Basketball is way easier of a sport than baseball, and I played them.
Maybe
both.
just because you're way better at basketball.
No. You, I'm telling you, it just is.
How many people are on 7 on the field?
9 on a.
See, it's just like it's hard to compare in team
you got
sports
third
because you have
base,
so many
first
different
base,
people,
Second base, first base, pitcher, catcher,
and your
and you got
your
3 outfielders.
position
Yeah,
in basketball is more important as
I'm just thinking about the goddamn like all the references you have to become a good baseball player. Like you can go look towards. There's a bunch of coaches, a bunch of people who know baseball. The mechanics are set in stone. These mixed martial artists are brand new, and they're literally creating these skills.
true.
They're creating them out of like they have this brand new things. Like now, you've seen Chris Weidman. He broke his fucking leg in half. Now fighters are gonna have to start thinking like maybe we're gonna have to make an adjustment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not use this skill. And like certain things you run to, like you're in a sport where you can fuck yourself up. Offense. So it's
Yeah,
like
true.
I don't know. I really have a lot of respect for mixed martial artists, man. I feel
Fuck
like
yeah.
when I watch them and motherfuckers like putting their bodies and lives on the line, man, it's just so much deeper than
I
baseball.
think
to me.
it's more primitive.
Oh yeah, that's why you can't compare them to.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna change my answer. I think skateboarding is the hardest sport.
That's a good point, honestly.
I think that's
And like what I heard, like learning the ollie might be the hardest thing.
always pretty hard.
Just
I mean,
'cause
not for me, but
But after you get the ollie, everything else is kind of becomes easier because that's like the base of it.
yeah, I think ollie kick flip, heel flip, shove it, and then you're able to do shit. Some people can't even ride on the board.
That takes skill.
Well, you're saying that it's hard because of what? Like the ollie itself,
Based
or
off
just
of
tricks and shit.
just-
not just riding a skateboard.
Just riding.
Just riding is harder.
I think
than
I think a
sport.
lot of people can't even ride a
brother.
skateboard, and then once they can, then you gotta learn a ollie, and then you
Right,
gotta
well,
learn
yeah,
a
you gotta
kickflip.
add all the shit with it. You can't just put up riding a skateboard against all that other shit.
Maybe can you ride one?
Have you ever ridden
Yeah.
How far
yeah.
can you ride a skateboard?
Is it
right?
Not
hard?
very far.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. I'm
That shit's
saying-
hard.
But it's not. I mean, there's people that can't. Like, there's people that if you go out, can't hit a 70-mile-per-hour baseball.
And that's
can't.
another thing that people
At all.
kept bringing
I don't
up.
think I can.
That's another thing that people kept bringing up.
I don't
yo.
think nobody at this
I'll
table
get
can
struck
hit a
out for sure.
50-mile-per-hour baseball.
Who-
let alone
Maybe out of 10.
60.
Like they kept saying 90 miles per hour and shit like that. They kept talking about the damn pros.
Yeah, the
I'm
pros.
talking about the sport as a fundamental sport. When you pick
Yeah.
that shit up, and you gotta learn the shit from the jump.
So you're comparing the very, very basic.
I'm comparing the
intro-
sports.
right at
This
a very
sport versus this
elementary
sport.
level.
And they was talking
Well,
about going pro.
You gotta determine which level because it's obviously.
All levels.
All levels, just picking up that sport and
Well, then, yeah,
all
you
the
guys think
skill,
hitting
all the
the
skill that
90
it takes to
mile-
learn.
hit-
What's
90
what's
mile per
harder,
hour baseball.
baseball or mixed martial arts? Martial arts. Yeah, everybody here said martial arts. All
but-
70 people on the couch.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you're gonna compare them all, you can't just throw away the 90-mile-per-hour baseball.
Yeah.
That's not fair to do that. 'cause
Okay,
that's-
so if we
I
talk about a
couldn't do that.
90 mile per hour,
That's pretty. There's a small percentage of people in the world that can hit a 90-mile.
there's a small percentage of people who can take a punch from DC.
From who? DC.
If you get hit by DC, you're out of here. There's a small percentage of people
Are
who
you
can
talking
take a
about
kick
Canelo?
from John
Who you talking
Jones.
Are you
Who's
talking about
DC?
Yeah, who is DC?
DC, the UFC fighter, the big stocky dude.
Cormier?
Yeah,
Oh,
Daniel
yeah,
Daniel Cormier.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Cormier.
Yeah, the heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. I mean, if you get hit by Mike Tyson and a lot, all
and that's
that
what
other shit,
everybody was talking about. Like, these 90 mile per hour fastballs, like
those are comparable. Yes.
those are the
And you're
top
waiting
upper
on it.
echelon.
Getting hit
Yeah.
by them, because what if you get hit in the head by 90 mile per hour? So I mean, we got to take that into like some of these motherfuckers get hit by 90 plus mile per hour.
500
shit,
people.
too, so-
500 people have
That's just
died
'cause the
in a combat
Pitcher
sports.
sucks.
Oh yeah, way more.
They don't even have a
died.
stat for baseball. So I
Yeah,
hated
yeah,
that. Whoever brought that up in the thread was fucking.
What?
Yeah, I think that was Brian.
Brought up what?
The
It being
dangers of getting
injured.
hit with a baseball. Like, come on, man. Let's not do that.
Oh well, yeah, like I said, y'all went.
And if you're
down
hitting
the
people with
wrong way.
baseballs, that means
Y'all
you
went
suck
down
as a pitcher.
Rabbit hole comparing them two. Period. I mean, it's just hard to compare those two, and I would have to say that martial arts is probably going to be harder. Yeah, because. But I would think martial arts is going to be harder than any sport like that. Tennis, soccer, football. I mean, not just baseball. You know,
Everything's fucking
obviously
hard.
that was the topic brought up, but I would say doing UFC is going to be harder than 100% of other sports.
You can't do UFC either.
You know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah,
You do MMA.
that's Jacob was all pissed off
whatever,
about
do
that.
MMA,
Because that'd be like saying, hey, I do
I
the
do
NBA.
NBA.
Yeah, I feel you.
I play MLB.
Well, mixed martial
I mean,
arts then.
that makes
you know?
sense.
Yeah, because there's different
MMA.
levels to it. Because when you talk about pros, you got to talk about the PFL, you got to talk about Bellator, you got to talk about all these type of pro levels. It gets deep, man. I think some people just like kind of casually watch it, so that's where their opinion is.
I'm
from.
gonna stick with skateboarding.
Yeah, skateboarding's
Yeah,
kind of tough too,
Let's
man.
get off of that, though. We've been running around that.
I don't know. I
Share
think
this, y'all.
I mean, I think that's what podcasting is about, man. We got to break some shit down, talk about it. But
Especially because they were fucking wrong.
next topic, man.
Dude.
Biden threatens people taking advantage of unemployment. This is one I feel very passionately about because I feel like people are just getting fed up, man. And these companies have been playing us for way too fucking long.
Yeah.
And then somebody had made the point to me that, you can make it happen no matter what, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking about people who are mentally incapable, people who get out of jail and they have to go work these jobs that
They
these
finally
people
got one.
Yeah, and they're not paying them. So what that is modern day slavery. When people can't make a living wage and they have to live in poverty and they're working full time and they get out, there's people
Stuck in a trap.
non-violent offenses. They have to get out. They have to do that. People who have mental issues, they have to get out and work these jobs in McDonald's and all this. So when people sit here and talk like, man, you can make this shit happen, blah, blah, blah. It's not about you. It's not about the person who can who's sane in their mind, who's disciplined, blah, blah, blah. Like it's literally about the people that the system's taking advantage of.
Yeah, because they use them. Because if they aren't working there, nobody's going to.
Exactly, and they know. Like I've been in these jobs, man. I'm a starving artist. Like I've had a ton of jobs, and I see exactly how they treat you. They treat you like a number, and these people they take advantage of them because they know that they might not have nothing else. So they use that to their advantage. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you $11 an hour, even though the Waltons make the whole family billionaires.
That's the same topic about exactly, the Walmart. They won't even raise their minimum wage. But I think, I don't know, will there still be enough jobs for people if everybody is still on strike and then let's say they do end up shutting down Wendy's, even just in Topeka? You think there will be enough jobs elsewhere if we don't have the fast food? You know what I mean? Because at some point there's a cap of whatever you're going to make for the rest of your life if you do plan on being a manager of Hardee's or something.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I'm going to make and this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life if you choose that.
I don't know.
Because you do want to say, because that's what I commented on somebody's post. I was like, man, fuck Wendy's anyway. Like, don't even need to be eating that shit, but people do need jobs.
Yeah, and people need those jobs, and people are like they take care of their families off those jobs. Cause like I had to humble myself and catch myself because like I be thinking like an entrepreneur, I be thinking like a businessman, but not everybody thinks like that, and not everybody wants to be free. A lot of people just want to be comfortable. A lot of people just want to take care of theirs. Some people like myself are willing to take that risk. Like I don't give a fuck about having shoes, like nice shoes. I don't give a fuck about having clothes, like nice clothes and nothing right now. I'm on a fucking mission.
You went from shoes to nice shoes and clothes to nice clothes.
Well, whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
I'm walking around naked.
I never gave a fuck about none of that right now. And like I live in like a house that's not all the way together. And it's like, this is my sacrifice. And not everybody's willing to make that sacrifice. So I get that, and I feel for those people who have to go to those jobs, and these companies have to stop fucking them in the ass. They really have to stop doing that shit because they're gonna stop going.
It's just capitalism. I don't think that'll ever fucking.
But the sad thing is, they're gonna replace them with robots, and they're not gonna give a fuck about the people Because that's what America does, bro, and that's what they're gonna keep doing.
Facts. Capitalism.
It's fucked up, man. But
It's always a trickle down. Like you said, like mental illness and like even disabilities and stuff. You know, I've seen people with Down syndrome working at McDonald's.
and
know?
you think they're gonna know to tell the boss that they deserve a raise?
Yeah. I mean,
That
maybe
boss
some
is
of
good.
them,
That boss is gonna fucking know that too and take advantage of it.
I think this nigga's silly.
they're not all of that. And if they're capable of knowing they're getting paid and creating things.
You'd be surprised how I work at Walmart. I stock overnight. This lady I talked to in the lunchroom just last night was just like, she kind of seemed just done with it. She was like, I just come here every day. This is what I do. Like, I'm just numb to everything, and they get into a loop
So fucking sad.
and get comfortable, and like that's when the companies love that shit.
I mean, yeah, like you said, some people don't care. Some people are able to just be okay with it.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. Are we still supposed to feel sad for people when we know that they're caught in the trap but don't care?
I don't think they're in the position to care, because if you start caring and you get snappy with your boss, you get fired, you can't take care of your kids. So like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when you get that boss that treats you like a number?
Beat his fucking ass.
Can't.
Can't.
You got to sit there. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Maybe that'll be the push to actually like force you to do something. You punch him in the face, you go to jail, you think about some shit in prison, you come out, be an entrepreneur and blow up.
You think
Punch your bosses in the face.
You think more people are figuring out how to make money themselves? You think that has a little bit?
The pandemic definitely kicked that. It was already becoming a trend, but the pandemic kicked that into overdrive. I definitely think everybody's trying to become way more financially free, and which I love. I love it. But I think, yeah, entrepreneurship and just being an entrepreneur, being on your hustle, you know, trying to find find the financial freedom in what you're passionate about, I think is becoming a trend. Absolutely.
And that's another thing to point out. You don't have to be a business owner. You don't have to be P. Diddy. You don't have to be Jay-Z. There's passive income out there. There's ways that you can just get it set up and you can make money while you sleep. It don't have to be a full-time thing. So like when I worked at Bimbo's Bakery one time, and this guy he had worked there for like 20-something years, and he drove one of the nicest cars in the parking lot or whatever. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I just come here and I work, but I invest in the stocks. Like I'm comfortable with this job, but I take all my money and I invest in the stocks, and I'm making money like as if I was like close to being a doctor."
Yeah, hell yeah. And you can't. A lot of people want to live above their means too, and that's a big thing as well. Spending and saving and being addicted to drugs.
Yeah. Did y'all ever see that Adrian Broner when he was in court? He was talking about how he had no fucking money and that he just uses all his money on bills and that he gets money from all his friends and shit. Oh man, you
What
gotta
was he in
see.
court for?
Who knows? Adrian Broner's kind of crazy.
He's a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but it was the most cringe. It was some cringe shit for real. The judge was like, "You're not making this better on yourself."
There's so many broken systems.
Hella broken systems, Sharonda. Hella broken systems. That's yeah. And like we get caught up sometimes in attacking people. That's what I noticed so much. Like people hate cops, bro. You should hate that system. You shouldn't look at cops and be like, I hate. That's literally doing what they're doing.
Yep.
Why fight fire with fire?
Profiling.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But sometimes there just ain't a better way at that moment for people. You know what I mean? So. But it's it's all.
But is that an
all-
excuse?
No, it's not an excuse at all. But
Kinda.
Because
I mean, if
like
they don't
if
have
there
the
is
resources
one, yes,
to
but
know.
no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, why feed into that? But at the same time, it's like that lady you seeing the thing. Like sometimes people just goddamn fed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they
fuck
feel that's
12.
the only motherfucking resort to get that immediate you know, that immediate motherfucking, not necessarily impact. That's, you know, a bad way to say, but sometimes it can turn into impact. You know, little do they know.
I
Sometimes
mean, it
them
needs to
actions
be impactful
turn-
for shit to change.
What it
sometimes them actions do turn into, you know, more of an impact than what that person was intending on doing. They were just acting out of raw emotion and just fed up. You know, being fed
visually,
up.
what it looks like to me though, that is like you got a puppet show, and you start attacking the puppets, and you got the motherfucker up there like
Got way more of these.
I'll just put another one down there. You're attacking the wrong thing. I'm the one with the strings. So like that's what it comes off to me. And every time
Hey,
I see, like
Wizard of Oz had it going on, bro.
Wizard of Oz,
The man behind the fucking shit, making everything happen. Pretty good metaphor.
bro, I gotta watch that again. It's been a minute. But yeah, like I've had situations where I've said this on this podcast before. It kind of changed my views. Like I had a suspended license. I was getting off work and I was dropping somebody off. It was snowing and I ran into a fucking ditch, and I was stuck there sideways. And then I look up and there's just a bunch of people stuck sideways.
Damn.
And there's this pickup truck coming down the street, just pulling people out with a chain, one by one. He gets to us, it's a cop in a full uniform, and he was like, I'll just hook you up, man. Just hop out real quick or whatever. And I was scared as fuck because my license was suspended. And he was like, I'm just getting off work. I live right down the street. And he just on his way back off work, he's just pulling people out the street.
Yeah.
So that gave me a different perspective. And it's like, man,
Could have just went home and took a shower.
could have drove past all those people. Could have asked me for my ID and been like, oh no, now I gotta take you to jail.
Yeah, bro.
But like
Everybody's
people
human at the end of the day.
People are genuinely good. Like not all, obviously, but like for the most part, when I run into people, and it could be an act, but I run into mostly good, fucking nice people.
Yeah.
And I think the media and all these systems and everything is like it's painting a picture for us to kind of put us against each other, and it's kind of getting sad, man.
I wonder how much more happy people are that don't have social media. People that aren't on Facebook and watching the news and shit and getting all their real life experience from real life. You know? I feel like more people are going to be happy, would be happy that way.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to know what's going on around the world, even like locally and shit. But ever since like the newspaper came out, it's always been leaned towards one way or the other. You know what I mean? There's still people writing the articles that know that it's gonna reach to everybody, so they want to persuade everything's like I don't know, like a fucking.
I don't know who said it, but they said that like when they were trying to get off social media, and they did get off social media, they said, I found out like the news that I was supposed to know, I'm gonna find out about it. All this other shit like that we crowd our memory bank with. We do a podcast, so we kind of have to, but all the other shit that everybody kind of crowds their memory with on social media, you don't give a fuck about that shit, and you don't have to give a fuck about it. You don't have to give a fuck about T.I.'s life. You don't have to
You
give a fuck
don't need
about
to have
Floyd
an opinion.
and Logan Paul. You don't have to. And if you was off the grid, you would just go to your job, you would definitely hear about the pandemic.
Yeah,
You would
true.
definitely hear about Kobe dying. All the
R.I.P.
shit that you would give a fuck about, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I can get off this shit off social media, but like I gotta push the brand. So I can't wait to have somebody like run this shit for me, so I can kind of
Yeah. Anybody got any offers?
duck the fuck off of it.
Buy it from Drew. Bids are starting pretty fucking high. So
Hey, at least though gaming said it's that old saying, it don't matter how many good deeds and great things you do, fuck up once and that's a wrap. Good deeds don't make good conversation. The negative shit brings views and attention. That is true. Positivity doesn't seem to hit the news enough. You all right. Ayo Listo Gaming. That negative shit is definitely what people thrive off of.
Yeah, they love it.
what was the first thing you said?
It's that old saying, it don't matter how many good deeds and great things you do, fuck up once, that's a wrap.
I feel like, yeah. Definitely depends on who you are. I think having money and status will definitely, people get off on shit all the time.
That's a good point, Sharonda. Man, Sharonda, we gotta have you on the show, man.
Yeah.
We gotta make this shit happen. The 1% thrives from poverty. Poverty leads to crime, mass incarceration, poor education, drugs, drug use, etc. Yeah,
Reaganomics.
it's all one trickle down system.
Yeah. Sharonda, yeah, she's been woke. She's been woke since the high hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, I think we started off that with
Yeah.
unemployment, man. Go get your unemployment if
Oh,
they,
yeah,
if,
we never
if they
really
paying
talked
more than
about
your
that.
job. Yeah, I kind of got heated and
Nice,
shit.
think
bro.
they
We're
shut that down,
we're
didn't they?
podcasting now.
Yeah.
Oh, Biden.
I mean-
and that we talked about that already, right?
Yeah, Biden said
Biden getting
basically,
tighten that leash up.
basically.
Bicycle.
Bicentennially.
Biden said, like, if you get a job offer that's suitable, you got to take it, and if you don't take it, they're taking away the unemployment benefits.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Like
they ain't gonna be able to. I don't think they're gonna be able to.
How do-
monitor
that's
that.
how
I'm
they
saying,
do it
how do you-
though.
how do you
But
figure
that's
that out?
so when you're on unemployment, you have to apply for jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But since COVID happened, they excuse all that shit.
Yeah,
You
they-
usually
they've
have
been
to
doing it.
look for like 3 jobs a week or
And
something.
then you can simply
Show them
say-
your application. So
But
they're
you
just
can-
gonna
You can
make
use
that rule
COVID as
back.
an excuse, though.
Yeah, I was on unemployment for a while, making a bunch of money.
So what's a suitable job?
Just probably
What's
like
that? What does he mean by that?
There ain't one.
just the payment, probably as much as
$10.
maybe close to what you were making.
So anything, basically a job.
Any-
Just
you
said,
need
I'll
it,
pull
yeah,
up.
you-
Just let me know.
How can you hate
Be
about having
letting you
any
know
job?
right now.
Yeah, Sharonda got a whole
Right
book.
now.
Sharonda got a whole book out
Pull
there.
up
man.
right now.
That's an author right there.
Damn
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, she got to put.
Do you know what it's called?
I don't know the title.
Shout out Sharonda's book.
Drop the title of the book in here, Sharonda.
I got
Yeah,
a
we'll
book
put it
too.
You ever think about writing one?
I did.
Oh, you have wrote one?
Yeah. The book of Eli, bro.
Mm.
Ha ha.
This is just me.
No, I thought about it.
And I think that, like, I think a lot of people should get into writing, like whatever it be, you know, comedy, rap. And I've
Just
always
your
said
thoughts.
this. I've always said this, and I don't know where it was. I think it might have been on the pod. I always forget shit I say on this motherfucker now, but I think it was on one of the episodes. But I was saying, like, I think people should write like books, films, screenplays.
Get it out.
You know, just like that's expression. That shit that's inside of you. And I think sometimes being able to have that, oh, this is a book. It's not me. You know what I mean? Or oh, this is just a movie. It's not me. Being able to have that wall to put up between you,
Definitely.
I think is a lot more, like, it's a lot healthier than what people think, because a lot of people are scared, you know, and they hold that shit in. And I just think that, you know, for me, it's rap, obviously, being able to express myself that way, but whatever, poetry, all type of shit, man.
Yeah, you
like,
don't have to rhyme when you're
it's
writing.
real therapeutic. And I think like if the world did more of that, like just wrote their thoughts down more and shit, you'd have less murders and shit, less, you know, crime and shit. Like, just
Did you ever
think
take
about
creative
it.
I
writing?
agree.
Just write.
I agree. No, I never did.
It was fucking dope. Like we had a morning exercise. She just said write and don't stop. Like you can't even like if you're just writing, I'm writing right now. Like you have to write constantly. You can't put your pen up.
That's advice I heard from J. Cole.
Yeah.
J. Cole said he does that shit.
And,
Speaking
like,
of the
yeah,
GOAT,
Shout out to GOAT.
The GOAT.
speaking
Hold on,
of the
before we
GOAT,
move on to that, though, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Sharonda says Poetic Breeze.
Poetic Breeze.
That's the name of the book. And
By
she got a
Sharonda Patton.
documentary coming out, too.
documentary.
Yes. That interview coming soon.
Shout out SP.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Definitely need a woman on here.
Now, the GOAT news.
Yes.
The GOAT news.
Jermaine.
We
Jermaine?
might as well
Not-
call this
not
segment
Dupree.
GOAT Talk, man. We might as well have a segment every with the GOAT Talk.
Thank
GOAT
God
Talk.
Tony's not
And we
here.
show
Yeah,
appreciation to
Now we need
to
him,
a GOAT.
honestly.
We show appreciation to a living GOAT. Give him their flowers live right here to a living GOAT. That's what we should do.
Yes, sir.
We just made a segment right here in front of y'all.
And he about to drop an album.
Man.
He's about to go play basketball in Africa.
What
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that, bro?
I'll let you start it off.
Yeah. About to be a
That's
stunt
crazy.
double for Tobias Harris. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga's living. Little do we know.
Is that who that is?
Discreetly, but he's living. He's living.
Yeah. This rollout's crazy though. I feel like he's about to get back to his rap shit. Obviously, he did that freestyle.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm excited.
That's what people
Me
want.
too.
Cause he's been creative. That's why I like him. Cause I always like weird shit, and like that's why people hate on him. I think because it's not standard rap music, and like but it's just being super creative. But now like there is a difference. Cause I kind of do the same shit. Like I want to be super deep, but then like I want to kill shit. That's why I started rapping. It was to kill shit. Like at a certain point, it always is ego. And when people are talking shit on the internet, a lot of people say that doesn't get to them, but you know, I'm sensitive as fuck, so it gets to me.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it makes me want to kill shit, which, you know, that's what fuels me
For
most
me,
of the time.
I appreciate when he gets to this shit, and I hope that he does follow this LA Leakers freestyle up with, you know, the album being way more on the lyrical side, because for me, and for other lyrical artists, I'm sure, it opens that up. It opens that door back up a little bit.
It definitely does.
Like, it's obviously in hip hop, like, if not shut at times, like, damn near, it's only cracked.
You set new
And there's
standards.
certain artists that come around, the Kendricks, the Coles, shit, I'm gonna throw fucking Joyner Lucas, them motherfuckers in there.
Dave East.
Dave East,
I think JID is one of the
Jid for
best
sure,
ones killing it.
Boz, so I can go on and shit.
Tom,
yeah, but
Tom McDonald.
but they open that door up.
NF,
They open
NF.
NF. Yeah.
Logic.
Shout
Logic
out
Pro.
Tony and Logic. But yeah, man, they just open that door up,
Top
and for
five.
me being more of a lyrical artist,
Ice Cube.
sometimes
Ice-T.
we still
Ice
go.
T. Bro, Ice
These
T.
niggas don't even make music no
Too
more.
Short.
These niggas don't
Hey,
make
Too
music
Short,
no more.
don't troll, but
No,
Too Short,
bro.
bro. Too Short's a goat.
Yeah, he is a goat. But no, they open that door up
So
for
is
lyrical
Logic.
artists, so I do appreciate that shit, man. So I'm glad that he's on his rapping shit, and I'm glad that it's not like too, like it's not that deep cryptic.
just not sad.
It's not
Doesn't
that
sound
cryptic.
sad.
Yeah, it's not that cryptic emotional rap shit.
Yeah.
It's just straight.
Sharonda said Dash
It's
Diggler.
just straight
Dash
flame.
Diggler.
Dash Dig.
Yeah.
Dash the fuck dig.
Dash. I heard a song of his. He said Dash Diggler nigga.
That's hard.
Hey, but I will
That
say
shit
though,
had me weak, bro.
I will say, man, at an early age in my rap career, that nigga really opened up the crates to different music for
Dash
me.
Diggler.
Oh yeah, man, because he's stuck in the '90s, and he ain't afraid to tell you that. That's his era. That's what he rocks with. But yeah, that's my guy, man. Plenty of sessions smoking with my guy
That's tight.
and listening to shit and really freestyling, man. Like that's probably one of the main dudes who I would say that like I really got to flex my little lyrical, you know what I mean? And that's all it was. Anytime you went over there and had a session with Dash Diggler, you know, Sharonda know because XB, her older brother and shit, he's been over there for some of them sessions.
How
and
well
shit.
do you know Dash Diggler?
Now, I wouldn't say that we kind of, we ain't been on it. But oh yes. Hey, he hit it with the shake. Yeah, but nah.
That's a Diggler
That's
shake.
he does that to everybody, bro.
Oh yeah, no, that's his shake. Yeah, he
That was a
patented
good
that.
test.
And UCC, that's his click. Yeah, undercover click. You'll see that on all his merch and shit. But nah, man, that's yeah. Like I said, he was one of them dudes that definitely opened up the hip hop lane. So yeah, I definitely gotta show some love to him.
Yeah, shout out Dash Diggler, man.
Word up.
What are we talking about?
Jermaine.
Cold.
Do you think the
Yeah, y'all see the
album's gonna
documentary?
be just straight bars?
I
wonder
think it's
what
gonna
kind
be
of
a.
features. You
I think it's
think
gonna be a
he's
long
feature?
album. I think it's gonna be a long album, and there'll be features. I think.
Yeah, he needs to.
I'm gonna predict a Moray feature right here.
Nah,
I'm predicting it.
I think it's too soon. I think he's too late.
I think it's right on time.
think so. Was he fucking with him?
I don't know.
I
It's just
think it's
a
too
bold
late.
prediction.
They both from Fayetteville though,
Oh,
so maybe possible. I would
J. Cole put
wouldn't be
Moray
surprised.
kind of on with a tweet.
Oh, nice.
It kind of set it off for him, like early.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Well, yeah, with that
Damn.
information, then yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
I just hope that it's it's lyrical. I hope it's that old Cole. I hope it's that shit that But I think that you wish that for every artist that comes out with an album. Kind of, you're like, man, I wish it was like. I hope it's more on this. Whatever your favorite album is from them niggas, I hope it's.
Yeah.
I think Drake's probably the only nigga who can like reinvent himself so many times. I'm just like, damn, this nigga's still hitting home runs.
Yep. Still doing
What
it.
do you do? Like,
Still doing it.
you still goddamn hit it out the
How
park.
long is he? How long do you think Drake's gonna?
Yeah, misses. I
continue
mean,
to-
they barely going over the fence, but they still going over the fence.
When do you think Drake's gonna fall?
I don't fucking know, man.
He's not.
In this
Ever.
era, it's hard. In this era, man.
Who's gonna be bigger than Drake?
See, somebody might be bigger than him, but I don't think he falls.
in the way he is.
If somebody's gonna be bigger than Drake, we ain't seen him
Because
yet.
I consider Drake like
We ain't seen him yet. If somebody's gonna be bigger than Drake,
just like the best, just because he
we can't talk about Drake.
not like
right
the
now.
best at rapping,
We
but
can't
just like
disrespect Cole and talk about Drake.
in the generation because he's made so many hits. Like like I'm not even really that big of a Drake fan, but I definitely fuck with Drake.
Got to.
And then like he's like conquered the pop era and all that
Yeah,
shit,
he's cold,
so.
man. Drake is
So
dope.
I consider him being the top artist of our generation. So I wonder who's gonna be
I agree
bigger.
with
I wonder who would be bigger.
that. He's just gonna come out of left field, he or she.
It might have to, right? Or just somebody new is gonna make some crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we ain't seen him yet, or her. We ain't seen her
Probably
yet.
not, because you feel the same about an artist after they make some shit, and that's why people
A
want.
little brisky over there. Might have to close that door. Our nipples getting hard.
Some kind of local news.
Can you close that?
T-Rail says he's the hardest fat motherfucker singing this pain music.
T-Rail.
How do y'all feel?
Ruben stuttered.
Ruben Studdard was not that good.
I don't listen
He
to
was
pain
the
music,
best.
so I really can't have too much of a input.
Bro, he won
But I
American
fuck
Idol.
with his music, so I would have to say yeah because I don't listen to nobody else's pain music. So by default, I would have to put him at number one because that's the only person who I listen to that would make, quote unquote pain music. But y'all might name a few and and might spark some memories of some songs. 'Cause I can't
Like
think
out
of
right
them.
now.
Yeah, he's
He's
comparing
close.
himself to Moray and Rod Wave.
Murray don't-
Yeah,
Murray
those are the
makes
two
pain
people he's
music.
comparing himself to because Rod Wave and Moray get the comparisons. But
I think
they
he
make it,
is
but they
probably
make
the
pain
best at
music,
singing
though?
it.
hell yeah,
But their hits ain't pain music, yo. His hits are pain music. I wouldn't say their hits
they
are
definitely
pain
make
music.
pain music.
They do. They do.
Yeah,
But I'm
that's
talking
all
about-
this.
Kickstand.
Rod
talking
Wave's
about
whole album was sad.
That's not no pain music.
Bro, he was talking about his whole life in that song.
I
That
don't know.
song,
Yeah,
it can't- it
I
seems-
guess. Yeah. I know they make pain music, but I guess I don't think it is because I be vibing to their shit.
I think
so.
T-Rail is the best at singing it.
I think the timing of that statement was weird.
Because
I think I might because of
or not Mo 3.
because of Mo 3. I think because that he would have fit if he would have fit in that category. So it's like, man, I just think the timing was a little strange.
Been
Like,
a while, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't say no shit like that if because if my guy just passed away and he was that dude.
this is me though. I think sometimes your emotions, and because we live in a social media era where your phone is a camera, a HD fucking camera, and you can press record and do whatever. I just think that he's somebody that gets so proud of shit.
Yeah.
So he probably just got done writing a song or made a song, and he was hype as fuck about it. And
Yeah.
he might have had a little hit,
He's
and it
made
might
a
have been a
few-
little
he's made a
drink.
few
And so he was like,
songs
man,
since
fuck it,
Mo
I'm going
3.
to get on this camera, and I'm a flex real quick. That's the type of nigga T-Rail is. He's real proud.
You kind of have to be that.
And I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean? If you have dubs and shit, you want to flex. Some people are different. Some people take their wins gracefully and humbly and robotically like Kawhi Leonard. And some people take their dubs like Muhammad Ali, like Cassius Clay. The whole world's gonna know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that he gets confused sometimes with I don't know, bragging, boasting, whatever the fuck people want to call it. And sometimes he makes dumb statements, which I do agree. It might have been an ill-advised, illy timed statement and shit.
I mean, unless he
But
really
it's-
feels that way.
But I don't think that T-Rail.
It's like he's making his hit right now. I know his hit right now is about a bigger dude who just passed away who was singing pain music. His hit that he's using right now at this very moment.
See, and that's something as well.
But
So
I
how
don't
do
think that his shit is strategic. Like people.
I know it's not, but it's
I don't- I
that's
think
what I'm
I
saying. It's
don't- I
weird
don't-
I
timing.
don't think so. It has to be. That's why he got
knowing
that big.
T-Rail, I just don't.
You gotta have
think-
strategy to get that big.
Well, I mean, the song that he got big off of is
Social media
a
shit.
good song. there ain't no doubt about that.
Didn't
It's
he
a
have-
hit.
We got to talk about.
Can you put Boosie back
We
on?
got to talk about his
And
tear.
that's what
He's
took
doing
it
that
over the
again
top.
though. He's doing it again.
He cried again in his new song.
Like it's kind of stale at that point, doing the same thing.
No, until Boosie's relevance fades off. Boosie goes viral damn near every other week for doing some stupid until they took his Instagram away. When he had his Instagram, this nigga was going viral on Instagram every other week. So it's a business move on the sake of
Yeah, I
I
guess
have
it's not.
access to him. I've done a song with him.
But it's the content of the song.
that's
It's
all.
it's like
just
a it's like a
baby putting out
recreation.
the same music and the same
I fuck
hits
with
or,
him, though.
or anybody.
I fuck with T-Rail. I'm not trying to dog him. Like I'm just trying to be.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm answering the rebuttal. But she said I'm trolling. That used to be R. Kelly. Who the fuck?
I like the On the Gang song. That shit is fire too.
Yeah. I like I said, I made a couple posts and shit, and I know there's a lot of controversy, circling him just because of young artists and how he may have or may not have treated them or whatever. That's not for I don't know shit about it, but when it comes just to the music, like
Can I say what I would
this
rank?
came a long way,
And the
and
fat
the
dudes?
music that he's doing, I don't listen to it daily.
Can I guess?
But when I do, it's like, damn, this is good. This is hard.
Go ahead.
3.
Guess my top 3 fat motherfuckers singing this
Moray.
pain music.
Well, if you put Moray and Rod Wave, and I know Moray's one.
It would have to be Rod Wave.
Nope.
Moray,
I'm putting T-Rail there. I
T-Rail
like
too?
T-Rail's
Top 3
music.
though.
I like T-Rail's music over Rod Wave.
So T-Rail number
so
2.
Moray's one,
And then Rod Wave.
and then T-Rail.
Murray, T-Rail,
That's a good
Okay.
list though. You can't
well,
be
yeah,
mad
he
at
had
that.
to, like I said,
Mo
I
3,
didn't-
Rod Wave.
I didn't
See,
know
I
you
don't-
Ruben
I
was.
Studdard.
haven't heard
I didn't know you was gonna
Ruben
put them in
Studdard.
there, but yeah, if you put Moray and Rod Wave in there, then yeah, he's top 3 with them.
I'm going Ruben.
What about Roddy Ricch then? If you're gonna put them in there, you gotta put Roddy Ricch in there.
Prison Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
That nigga don't
He was
sing.
singing pain
Yeah.
shit.
He was singing. He was a fat motherfucker singing pain music.
He was sad he
Right.
can't even say words through his
Hell
fat cheeks.
no, that nigga didn't sing shit.
It depends on
Who
what
else?
how you define sing.
Who else, bro? I'm
Who's some
blanking.
more
There's
fat
gotta be some
singers?
Y'all niggas is
There's
crazy.
Marquis, bro.
Y'all niggas don't sing.
Lizzo.
got what I need. Pain music, bro.
Pain
You
music.
say you
That was
just
pain
a
music.
friend.
What is pain music?
you just
Y'all,
friend.
I
Oh, baby,
don't know what
you.
the spectrum is now.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what the spectrum is either. Last
No, I'm blanking, bro.
SNL. Y'all watch this shit or nah? Y'all watch some of the skits?
Man, I was trying to watch it and I got hated on. And
I watched
they
one of
switched-
them.
Switched it to a movie on my ass.
Shout out to Elon Musk for announcing. He was the first person. On the autism spectrum.
It's
to host
Asperger's.
Asperger's.
And I
Is that
gotta-
on the
I gotta-
spectrum though?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I
thought-
don't know. I'm not gonna say that I know.
Asperger's.
I feel like it's
Asperger's.
different. Asperger's.
So school is on it. What's up with it? I know it was
I'm just saying.
hilarious.
Shout out. Oh, it was.
Although
I
Eli
don't think
hated on
it's
it.
not. I don't think it's that funny. It's definitely.
But you ain't SNL era. So you
I
wouldn't
mean,
understand.
that
You
shit
probably
used to be
never
way
watched
funnier,
SNL.
bro. It was definitely like most good comedians came from
You
SNL.
a Mad TV type
Now
nigga.
it's just hell yeah. Shout out Bobby Lee.
Yeah, you one of them niggas.
Yes, it's part of
And
the
Artie-
umbrella diagnosed of
and Artie
autism
Lang.
spectrum. Yes.
Okay.
God.
Good. We gotta.
No, we didn't have to.
We
but
gotta cross our eyes.
we didn't have to.
We gotta dot our T's, bro.
I was just saying, shout out to him, and the fucking skits were kind of cringe. I laughed at a few of them though.
It's super cringe. That's the thing. It's like so fucking lowbrow and like bottom tier shit. Like the writing, it just seems
Yeah,
super. I don't know,
it's corny.
super corny.
Yeah,
They do shit for no reason too. Like when you're gonna think I'm hating.
you just don't even like Pete
No,
Davidson.
but like it's for a reason, cause like, but I know it's not him. It's the writing though. But he was Steve Buscemi. Did you see that skit?
Which
He
one
went
was
out there and said like one word, and it wasn't like it didn't even look like him. He didn't even try to sound like him. And like they just used Steve Buscemi for one thing, and then he left. And just like it just didn't seem funny at all. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely think it might be corny because people are worried about what is said these days. It has to be watered down to be
Yeah,
on
that's
network
sad.
TV for sure.
Yeah, bro, that shit used to be hella funny. Like
But-
Justin Timberlake and
Dick in the box.
yeah, Dick in a Box, and like their
Dick in the box.
Dick in a Box, and their Bee Gees thing. The
Yeah.
Fetty gets Tasha.
Mm.
Yeah, bro.
No, there's some dope people that came from SNL, man. Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler, what else? There's a bunch of them.
Say
Yes.
Jim Carrey,
Tracy
Yeah, Jim
Morgan.
Carrey, Chris Farley.
all
Chris
the Wayans. Oh no, that's in Living Color. I'm tripping.
Was Tracy Morgan on
Jim
SNL?
Carrey wasn't on
Or am I-
SNL either.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of
don't fucking know.
in Living Color, man.
There was a different era, like when we were growing up. That
Basically
was all
the same
before.
thing, man.
Some greats came
From
from
an
there,
alternate
too,
universe.
Yeah,
J Lo came from there.
Yeah, a lot of
Hey.
people.
She
Man.
was on Star Search, I think.
What's going on with J Lo, man?
She divorced and A-Rod, man.
No, and
Yeah.
she's already, I think,
Got
fucking
another
with
nigga?
Ben Affleck again or some shit.
You
Fuck
got,
nah,
you got
man.
to,
You know,
bro.
the tabloids.
It's hot- it's
What's
hot
going
girl
on?
summer,
What's
bro.
going on with J Lo? Is
You
some
might have a chance.
Is
nigga.
she
Fuck
crazy?
around.
She's 60.
is she crazy or something?
I think I
No,
might
she
holler
just
at
wildin'.
J-Lo. She might come give me a shot, man.
Bro, just blow up and you just shoot your shot, bro. I promise.
She's just wilding,
Yeah.
bro. Did A-Rod cheat on her?
I don't know. Do people just cheat on
it? Yes, when you rich, you
You
cheat
ain't
all the
cheating
time.
on
She
J-Lo,
cheated on
though.
him. She cheated on
You
him. He
have to,
cheated
right?
on her.
Yeah, she was
And
like,
then
What if
they was
J-Lo
on
I'm
tired
Instagram,
of
like
this- I'm tired of
talking,
this
but she
shit.
was like,
What if her ass stinks? What if J Lo's ass really stinks or something?
Man, that's
do
terrible.
you think
that's
that's why they're
terrible,
getting a
Kenny.
divorce, or do you think that would deter you from hitting?
Or maybe people just, I don't know. Maybe motherfuckers just end up cheating on her because she smells funny.
She's so rich, but she just doesn't buy soap. She just has a shitty ass. J-Lo, you know, it could be her diet. She
Or
just-
maybe she doesn't take no shit. Maybe the first sign of infidelity and she's out of there.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about her ass taking shit.
I don't know. I'm just saying something's going on. She's got 5
no, I
rings,
mean-
6 rings, something like that. Come on, man.
What do you mean?
Get it together. She's been engaged that many times.
Engaged or married?
Engaged, married. I don't know what the fuck. Same fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent. Yeah.
Yeah. You just didn't do. You ain't do the
you're-
ceremony
Nah,
yet.
her
If you're
and A-Rod
engaged
was
for 2
definitely
years, it probably
married,
still
man.
feels like you're married for 2
Yeah,
years.
you feel married when you're together in a relationship for 3 years.
Nah,
After
it was
that,
different.
regardless of even
It was
yeah.
definitely
No, wait, it
married.
doesn't matter. It's the same shit.
if you live together.
Yeah, if you live together. Yeah. That's a good point.
Way different.
Yeah, totally different. God damn. Fuck was he talking about, man? Did you had something? Anybody bring some shit?
I had a
on?
would you rather.
I got a question.
Oh yeah, we had the
You got no dumb shit?
don't ask me no dumb shit. It's back.
Nigga's
It's back.
the worst drum player ever. Worst drum roll in the world. All right, I got a couple of them, man. If life were a video game,
It is. It is, bro.
like, what would some of the cheat codes be?
White privilege.
Hell yeah. That's a hella cheat.
Hey, that
codes.
is a cheat code, like a motherfucker. Nigga just turn white.
Do you think there's black privilege?
Black privilege.
No,
But not in like the
only on a basketball court, nigga. or
You know?
athletic. and-
Yeah.
You know,
Nigga,
I'm not talking about
track and field
systemic
and-
racism wise. I'm talking about everyday life. Just you know, on the basketball court.
on the basketball court.
I forgot what the
Yeah,
question
it
was.
is.
Oh yeah, the cheat codes.
Cheat codes.
R1.
You got a head on your ass. Why you got that head on your way?
Man, my cheat code would be just, I would just produce I would just be able to produce mass amounts of cash whenever.
The money man.
Yeah. I was
Bank.
Cheat code.
just running around like every time someone would be like, man, I wish I had 1,000.
Yeah, you could just do the
Come
infinite.
here.
You could just do the infinite money
Get
cheat.
over here.
That's-
Smack him with $100 bill.
Infinite money
I
cheat.
feel like that's what Mr. Beast be doing. Man.
Right? This nigga be printing his own bread at this
Cheat code.
point. Like, how rich are you, nigga?
What kind of video game?
It's just
There's a bunch of
life,
different cheat
nigga.
codes
It's the
you could do.
Big ass
video game of life.
Grand Theft Auto.
So basically, like a
Grand Theft Auto,
superpower,
or-
in a sense.
Any cheat code, man.
I've always
I didn't
wanted
put
to
no
teleport.
parameters on this.
I just want to teleport.
Let me think.
That's it. That's a weak ass motherfucking cheat code.
Yeah,
man.
right, bro. I teleport right behind you, snap your buff ass neck.
Do you want starter hockey? You want starter hockey?
Clearly wasn't talking about me because I don't have a buff neck.
That
I
buff
don't know.
neck.
Buff neck.
I always got a buff neck.
I don't know who he has a vendetta with, but that nigga must be buff, nigga.
That buff neck.
If the neck is what he said was buff, nigga, that nigga has to be a big ass nigga, man.
Buff neck.
Yeah, Chris White ready. Top 125. In baseball too.
So teleport, what'd you think? What'd you say over there?
That's like a
I'm
superpower
marinating
though.
on it.
Chico.
I like white privilege. That was actually probably the best one.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with that one. Yeah,
I feel that.
definitely. I'll take
That was
that.
actually probably the best one. This nigga just hit it with a, I'm white.
Walk into a bank, get shit done.
Get
They're
shit,
like,
get
no,
a loan,
you can't have this loan. What? But I'm white.
and then turn
Sorry.
white.
Oh, sorry, sir. This way.
I thought I saw. Never mind.
You said you want the keys to the safe? Yeah, come on.
I thought I saw in it. Never mind.
Let me.
Come this way.
Yeah.
It's my eyes.
Alright.
It was my eyes.
Just sign this papers. You don't have to read it.
This nigga.
We'll take
All
care
right,
of
What's
it.
the next one? What's the next one?
The last question is, what would be the worst buy one get one free?
STD.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would buy a STD though.
That
That's
nigga
stupid.
said, buy. That nigga said a used condom. Nigga. Hell no.
What the fuck?
What's that mean?
Buy one get one free, man. We talked about olives. Y'all know how much I hate olives, nigga. This motherfucker's got to be the
shit,
worst, man, in the world, nigga.
Babies.
So you okay?
He said, say, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my
Them
god.
kids.
I wonder how parents really feel when they start having triplets and they didn't.
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Like, oh shit! I only have money for one.
I'm not ready for this. No way.
Put it back in.
Take it out.
Put it.
Take it out.
Man, I applaud people who have to
Give
do
it
that,
away.
man. That's
Nah, yeah, fuck that. I'm sorry.
that shit is
Sorry.
nuts. 3 of them? 3?
Yeah. All at once.
Shit, what about 4, 5?
I'm chasing one around and I'm going crazy kind of.
You got 3 different.
This nigga just
That's why
skipped
you-
2.
that's
man.
why you
Three.
need-
One got to get neglected at some point. I can't keep I only got 2 eyes.
Strength. It'll give it
2
strength.
hands again.
Do everything. One of them got to be over there somewhere, bro. For real.
This nigga said,
Damn.
one of them gotta be in the back shade, nigga. Just chill for a second.
Y'all
We'll
can sub in
rotate,
and out
nigga.
of
Yeah, we'll
Daddy's
rotate.
Love.
We'll rotate. Tag team this motherfucker real quick.
Nah, man, I don't.
Tag team this slide real quick. I can only push
That's
2
for
of
rich
you
folk.
niggas.
For rich folk.
Yeah. You can
Get a
you
nanny.
can buy
You gotta get a
nannies.
nanny.
Yeah.
Nanny.
And then they're their actual mom because you're off doing Xanax with,
My daughter
with
the other
your
day said.
mistress.
My daughter the other day said maids are just like slaves. I said nah.
Not quite.
Not
Not
quite.
at all, bro.
I
They
said
get paid good.
money. They
Yeah.
they definitely don't get
Just like,
chained
like
and
housekeepers
shackled
and
up.
shit.
They don't get whipped to death, nigga. None of that.
Oh yeah.
You got to be super rich
They
to like
missing,
have
they
your
missing a little
have
bit.
your maid
That just shows you
live
how
at your house.
like I don't know, man.
Yeah, you do.
She has.
You got to be super rich to have your maid live at your
Oh,
house.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Like
you got to be super rich to have a maid.
that's like a
though.
maid.
And the
nanny.
maid gotta be ugly.
Maid's just like housekeeping. You pay somebody
Wow.
to clean your
Yeah,
house.
They living at the crib. They gotta
She gotta be butt ugly.
yeah. If you hire,
You don't want
yeah.
you want no
But
fantasies
if
to
your
come
wife
true.
hires the fine maid, I mean that's on her.
Hey, if my wife hires her, I'll be like,
Nigga, that's on you, nigga.
what do you mean?
on your wife. I'm just saying. That's what I would.
Just
That's what I
hire-
would.
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah.
exact words what I would say to my wife. Nigga, hey, that's on you, nigga.
It's
You
your
gotta
fault.
hire your wife.
I think the man be looking at you. Well, nigga, why'd you hire a fine wife, nigga?
You should.
Yeah, don't hire an
I
8.
mean, I said hire a fine wife.
You gotta hire like
fine
a,
man.
You gotta hire a 6 and down
I was gonna say 4 and down.
because it's 8s and up.
Damn, like, why they gotta be? Why they can't be that ugly?
They have to be
Because they
I
gotta be in the family photo.
I be killing. Like
It's
fifth,
8.
I be out off the 5th sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to accidentally just be like, yeah, fuck it.
A 4 turns into a 6.
You gonna do that if it's a woman anyway? Then, so
That
it's gotta
4,
be a dude.
that
then.
4 is looking.
Unless it's a dude with a pussy.
No, that's y'all.
We're not going back to that shit. We're not going back to it. No,
That's y'all.
no.
Ah, that nigga, that man. Nope,
was I gonna
that's
say?
y'all. Look at this motherfucker.
Can't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh man, I can't fuck with y'all.
I
Man.
refuse to talk about that shit.
What were you just talking about? I fucking.
The maids being ugly.
They gotta. Be,
Oh yeah, because
gotta
it's
be
8s and up
trash.
though. It's always 8s and up. So even if it's a 6, you know, just like no, dude, you live by 8s and up.
No.
Can't
Hey,
settle.
this is off subject, but man, fuck AMW group, man. They fake, y'all. Any local artists out there, don't use them. No, I can't say they fake. They gave me my money back, but they just told me they couldn't run a Google ad on the video after I'm already running one on there. So
I
fuck
wish I had
AMW
a
group,
boo
man.
sound effect.
Never heard of them.
Boo.
Boo. That's close
Oh,
enough.
yeah, it's close.
But yeah, man, fuck them, man.
I had one from Tony Kirk Jr.
Oh yeah.
He had a bunch.
Let's see. Yeah, he had a bunch.
This is actually who writes the show for us. Little did we know.
He's the producer behind the scenes. Because as you can tell, this is a greatly produced
Damn, it's
fucking
lit
show.
in here.
I haven't even been looking around, man. It's a whole party.
It's a party up in La Casa Blanca.
Do you think people give Soulja Boy his credit for his contribution to hip hop and having a #1 record recently?
I think
Number
so.
one record. What record was number
Recently.
one?
Yeah, when was that?
I mean, did he have a record
I
that
don't think he
did
did.
well, or did he have
Well,
a
Crank
number
That.
one legit record?
Let's see if he had a number. He definitely didn't have no. Did he write it or something?
He's actually pretty good at rapping.
Yeah, this nigga didn't have no damn number one.
We definitely heard about
people
it.
respect him. But
Let's see the latest news. Soulja Boy sued by ex claiming he beat her, resulting in miscarriage.
Jesus,
Soulja Boy faces new battery, domestic violence.
fuck
Damn.
Soldier Boy.
Oh,
Hey, he
damn.
was streaming. He was playing RuneScape.
What's the song called though?
I beat my wife.
Oh shit.
Flagged.
Wow.
That sounds like some shit that this nigga Eli would have in the back of the Red Room Live.
This shit.
Shout out. Thanks for the free plug. Red Room Live. Go check it out.
Yeah, definitely go check out my
I think
nigga
"Kiss
shit,
Me Through
man.
the Phone" was his last hit.
That shit was tight.
I used to.
No, actually,
y'all used
Soulja
to-
did have
Can
a
I
song.
Kick It by Tribe Called Quest.
Did you ever use that line?
Soulja Boy did have a song.
Kiss me through the phone.
Yeah, why you was like
I know somebody
Magazine.
used to have it as their ringtone.
mm,
Remember when
What?
you used to fucking be able to put a song as your ringtone?
yeah. I had
I don't think I ever.
Did y'all ever do
Did
the
it.
ring back? Not the ring tone,
Ring
but the ring
back.
back.
Greenback from Verizon.
Is that
when
that
you-
shit where
when you
when
call?
they
When
call?
you call, when somebody calls you, it plays a song.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
So take off.
That
all
shit
your
was so cool. I used to think people who had that were like different. I was
Like, damn,
like,
this nigga, he got a
"Damn."
secretary. I feel like
Hey.
somebody else about to answer, but this nigga and tell me to hold on line one.
I
Nigga.
fuck with them people, man.
Damn,
I
what
had a
song would you
ringtone.
play now?
For a ringtone?
A
For
ring
your
back.
Ring back.
Somebody was
What song would
calling
you
you.
play?
What would you have them listening to?
Shit.
That's a tough one. I feel like I'd change it every day.
This nigga Drew would be like, I'm slipping. I'm falling.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to the nigga.
that's weird. I thought about something.
Rest in
like
peace
that.
to DMX, man.
Circle, circle, dot, dot.
What
By
that?
Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy.
I would have Cardi B. I would have Cardi B's sample. It's
Talk about a new
getting
song.
real. Coronavirus. Every time
Nah,
you call me, you would just be reminded.
I heard that shit in my nightmares when this shit was
Man,
escalating.
that shit's terrible.
I heard her voice.
It's getting real.
People have been using that on songs and shit.
Somebody did a
sampling
whole like dubstep mixtape.
Yeah,
type
bro, I'm gonna
shit,
have
remix
body
type
yaddy
shit.
yaddy 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 yaddy. That's my ring back.
That'll be a nice one.
That is actually, yeah.
Body wavy crazy. She killed that shit.
Howdy crazy curvy stinky.
Stanky.
Smell like
Body
poo.
stanky, dirty lately.
Body stanky, dirty, stanky.
I need another brewski. How long we been on, bro?
That's the
Still got listeners?
120. Yeah, a few.
Body ashy, dirty, stinky.
You got more his questions?
Yeah, I'm gonna save them though for another episode.
So we can't give y'all everything, damn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Motherfuckers.
She make it clap as a hit.
Oh,
Hey, shout out
shit.
Gage, man. What's the deal, bro? Y'all got some shout outs, man?
We rapping?
Yeah, we rap.
Do we do any would you rathers?
Oh, you said you had one, right?
Yeah.
What was it?
Would you rather live in a lawless society or be a part of a dictatorship with a decent dictator?
I don't want to be a part of anything with dicks. So I'm in a lawless society, motherfucker.
You gotta let that one play through. Cause like some people are, I thought about it though, like some dictatorships, like there's countries, I couldn't name them, but some of
Put
them
me
are,
in the
like,
lawless
aren't
society.
terrible. But like,
Dictatorship just sounds terrible.
but things,
trying to
it
go to
does,
war.
but things would just go to shit if there was no laws, and you would
No.
probably die.
Just think about if you went
Yeah.
to like some far off
You would die.
region.
It would be like
Just go
it
off
would-
some
zombie
Get it over
apoc-
with. Move on to the next
apocalypse
shit.
without.
zombie apocalypse.
It would be that without the zombies,
No,
because people would just take
There's
your
so
shit.
much land, man.
It would be just the purge then.
So you let motherfuckers take your shit.
See, you would have to either defend
Murk 'em,
yourself
nigga.
or yeah, just murk them.
Get off my
Mark 'em.
shit, motherfucker.
Just murk. You're
It's
just
law.
gonna
You
kill
ain't-
everybody ever.
Murder's
Everybody.
not
all
as,
kill all.
Murder's not as bad in a lawless
never gonna
society.
get
Kill them
killed.
all.
Murder's not a hey.
Dude, exactly. But
Protect
you ever
your
thought
own.
about
watched
getting
all-
shot yourself?
I've
Right,
I
but
watched all but
I
one
would go
Purge
way
movie.
away from
be all right.
society itself. I would be
I
like
feel that, but
way off in the
I feel
woods.
like how many
and
other
shit.
people
bearded
think
up.
that?
Paul Bunyan, nigga with an axe, nigga ready, killing game
Brown
and
Paul
shit.
Bunyan.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, you could be next if you want to be
Yeah.
8'2", nigga. My kids is hungry. Nigga,
He's
they
wearing a
gotta
Nike
eat.
shirt instead of a flannel.
Wearing a flannel, nigga. Nah, I'm trading my Nike shirt in. nigga.
No, wearing that Raw District windbreaker.
Lawless
Shout out.
society, man.
Hey, somebody in the comments said that yellow was going off the going off the chain. They said he seen that motherfucker everywhere.
Oh,
It
that's-
was.
I don't think that's what he meant, but because I've only sold some.
No, bro, hella people bought that shit.
It was raining the other day. Maybe that nigga did see the
You
motherfucker.
seen a bunch of yellow jackets, bro. That's not the raw. That's not the raw district.
Yes,
one,
it
bro.
is, bro. They're walking around downtown. We out there
Same
on the
friend, just
streets.
missing the RD on that.
We outside.
I already lost one of my. I already lost my raw district backpack.
Damn,
So
shout
if-
out
How
who
the
picked
fuck
it up.
you do
So
that?
if anybody sees a crackhead out there with a raw district backpack, man,
Champion too, it's that real deal.
give them some money because they deserve it.
Yeah,
No, don't give him no money.
it's
Nah.
actually a free giveaway.
Them bitch ass niggas, get that bag back.
Yeah, no, it's,
I need that shit.
no, it's cool. They can have it.
Oh shit.
He
He
bro,
said, no, it's cool.
it's free
don't-
promo.
Don't cause yourself any harm. Just let the hobo have it. Nigga.
Probably got more shit to carry than I do.
Motherfucker full now. Got Drew shit.
That shit ripping
Stretching
through
out
already,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, God damn.
Oh,
Piss stains,
shit.
dog piss stains on it
This
already.
motherfucker done been to Salina and back, nigga.
Mike's probably moving. See, hey, if you
Motherfucker
selling,
on-
don't be selling shit with that raw district bag, man. I
No,
don't
that-
need that attached to my
Yeah.
brand.
No drugs come out of that.
Oh, that
shit.
motherfucker done been in intake and that, all that.
Motherfucker-
already been there.
RD, what is
All right,
that?
let's take it.
Is this a gang? Are you affiliated?
Reaper disciples.
Oh shit.
Hey, fucking around with the RD. What does that mean, sir?
Raw dick.
Raw dick.
The raw dick strict.
Well, hopefully they think that's what it is.
Did I tell y'all about
Then we're
that?
good, regardless how many drugs that
Somebody-
nigga's selling.
Somebody asked me that at Pizza Shuttle. We were talking about the podcast, and they asked, "What was your podcast name?" And I said, I had a mask on. I said, "The Raw District Podcast." It said, "The Raw Dick Podcast." No, it's the Raw District.
Oh my god, bro. That's what I hate about
Only in
masks.
Topeka, man.
No, that was
The
Lawrence.
mask.
It was Lawrence.
Yeah, because you can't read lips or like
Well,
hair.
why the
It's
fuck
muffled.
of all things, why would you guess Raw Dick Podcast?
Because it sounds just like it.
Nigga, mask
Raw
or
dick.
not, nigga.
If he
That
mumbled
nigga-
it,
that
Raw
nigga
the
dick.
raw
was-
dick, the raw dick,
That nigga's an
Raw dick.
idiot.
I be mumbling sometimes,
the
bro.
raw dick
But I'm not
podcast.
gonna guess that. If
Yeah.
I didn't hear you, I'm not gonna guess
I wouldn't
Raw
just say it.
District. I'd have been
Pizza
like,
shuttle though.
the raw
drunk
what?
probably.
The who?
The
Yeah,
Raw what
the-
podcast?
Yeah, the
I know you didn't say what but I think
you should
What
be
is
like,
that
yeah,
podcast?
the raw dick.
What is that podcast about?
like, hey, if that's what y'all on, no judge.
You just
No
make you
judgment.
go home and make it just
No
for him.
judgment, man. But keep the Raw Dick Podcast over there.
Oh, it's probably already made.
Don't pass no cards out for that, nigga.
Raw dick, but only with your wife.
Yeah.
He
gonna be
said, "Dick, we
chlamydia."
don't want to know nothing about your Raw Dick Podcast.
Shout out to everybody out here, raw dick dogging it still.
It's probably just about moms.
During the pandemic.
It's just about moms having babies.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're in a relationship, I hope the hell you're a raw dick dogging it.
Yeah, you gotta be.
If not,
Stimulate
you're
the economy when
fucking
it's doing
goofy.
terrible.
I don't know what it's like to wear a condom no more. I don't know what that is.
It sucks. Do it sometimes.
Used to wear them
You do
lamb
it sometimes?
skins.
Just
Oh,
based
because
off
you
of-
be trying to, yeah.
No,
Used to
just
wear them
based off
lamb
of
skins, boy.
her birth control and shit.
Okay, gotcha. See, trying to
What?
avoid the
You
father.
take birth control.
I don't want to tell everybody.
How
her
did you
business.
get on birth control?
Niggas, girls use dental dam.
If
You-
I use birth control,
No, how did you get on it? You said you're on birth control.
I'm not. She is.
Oh,
Shit. I mean, if I could, that'd be tight.
Got his balls cut off. That's
See,
men's.
vasectomies are reversible, but I don't want to take that chance, bro.
but you say you
You
don't want
already
you don't want to
got
have
5
kids.
kids.
Oh,
I mean, maybe sometimes. Sometime.
5 is enough,
Sometimes.
bro.
Yeah. See, I can't
What
even
you
take
gonna
care of
do
my
if-
other one. So
What are you gonna do if you have 6 kids, dog?
6 of them.
Then you have to have
I
7.
would have to have a
'Cause
weekend
6
job.
kids is the devil's number. You can't
'Cause-
have 6 kids because the 6th kid or the 3rd kid, they're gonna be the devils, the demon.
Yeah,
the
Drew
demon
won't give me a
dog.
raise.
no, I
so-
think no matter what, if you have six kids, one of them is gonna be fucking a lunatic.
At least one.
or a professional athlete.
No matter what.
2 of them might sell drugs,
Yeah,
but
you know.
one of them's gonna be a
You're
lunatic.
gonna sell drugs.
Yeah, you have to have one. If you have 6 kids, you gotta.
Well,
expect
they'll all
that.
probably be dumb to a degree if they coming from me, but
That's how I feel.
but if they coming from this guy over here, he's a genius.
Genius, genius, genius.
Yeah, man, how the fuck do you do 5 kids though, bro?
I don't. That's the thing. You just
5
gotta have
baby-
them
5
spread
baby
your seed.
mamas?
Tony knows.
5
I actually
baby
got the
mamas?
idea from him. It was like one of the first podcasts here, and he was like, "You just gotta travel around the country, and then have kids." And I was like, "Man, that sounds dope." So I started off in Arkansas, and then I met this weird chick. I just did it though, and then I was like, "Damn, a kid don't need you right now."
Left
And
his
then-
ass in
then
Arkansas.
It just went around the Midwest, and I was like,
You send them like gift cards for their birthday and shit.
the ones that I like the most. But
Are
you know,
you guys gift card givers? You guys do that?
Fuck no.
just kidding, guys.
I like a good gift card. Leaves me to get what I want instead of something that's just.
If I know the
totally-
other
That's
person
true.
likes
just
gift
totally-
cards,
I
just
guess
like
if I know
something-
they like the place, yeah.
Well, yeah.
like the place.
Definitely,
Or-
if they like the place.
yeah.
But I'm talking about me getting them. Would you rather get a gift card or would you rather get a gift?
Give me the gift. It's more interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are the what?
or
Yeah.
money.
You
I'd
guys
rather
are
just
the
give them money.
thoughtful type motherfuckers. It's the thought that counts.
It's
I
not
do
the
like
thought that
getting
counts. I just
people gifts
it's
and they
cool.
like 'em a lot.
It's like a surprise. Like if I go take my Best Buy shit to the My
What is-
Best Buy gift card. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
get
get
what
some
you
boring.
want.
I'm gonna get some boring shit that I want.
Boring shit that you want.
Yeah, but then if somebody just gives me a gift, it's like it could be some random shit. It just I don't know. It hits
How do you-
different.
Yeah.
But so y'all have never gotten the gift,
Or even like some
candy.
candy. He's like,
I know
oh
that's-
shit, you know
that's
I like this
impossible.
candy.
Or if you don't like it, it's like, oh, you
gift,
think?
y'all have gotten gifts that y'all don't like.
Yeah, but I
What's
still
the worst gift you ever had?
Probably
And
just.
you can't say socks and drawers because everybody gets those from.
I was gonna say it would be something like that I never use, but it's like constant every year.
I've never thought about that. Like I've never thought this.
But I like- I mean-
right here is the worst one. I've
It's
never
gotta
had a
be
mental
one.
list.
There has to be one Christmas y'all niggas woke up and y'all opened that motherfucker and was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah.
Me?
I can't remember.
What'd you say?
I said multiple Christmases.
Oh, he said multiple
Like, niggas, they
times.
gave
I
me a
got.
basketball like 3 years in a row. I'm like,
They trying to tell you something, man. Preston, do some dribbling drills.
This nigga said they gave you a basketball, nigga. They
I
said that
wanted
was.
a karaoke machine. They gave me a goddamn basketball.
He said, "Nigga, I'm trying to sing like Eddie
Yo,
the Kane, nigga." I
That's
ain't
fucking
trying to
crazy as
overthink
fuck.
it, nigga.
Because I was gonna say probably my worst gift was a karaoke machine, and I would have took the basketballs.
Huh?
Man,
That's strange.
my worst.
I never
gift,
used it. I just was like,
my worst
Yeah.
gift ever.
I can't think.
It was 2000. I want to say it was 2007, 2008. It was. I want to say it was senior year. I was still in high school, so it couldn't have been 2000. I want to say it was like right my senior year, junior year of high school. My grandmother got me the 2K from 2 years in the back, 2 years in the past.
It'd be some, yeah.
I was like, what?
fuck am I supposed to do? I
These
can't do
niggas, the
this
rosters, nigga, these niggas on different teams now, nigga. I'm watching the game. This nigga's retired, nigga, but he's the best nigga on the squad when I'm playing.
no.
Like, hell no.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
violation.
man. Yeah.
I've definitely got a
how'd you-
video
what'd you
game that
do?
I already have. My parents didn't know.
You know me. You know, I'm not no type, brat or no shit like that. So I took the game. You know, it chilled on ice for a little bit, and then I went to my mom, on the side. I was like, Mom, this is, Then my mom finally, actually paid attention. Was like, oh, damn, it is. Shit, we are in 2007.
you need
this.
this.
This
You
is
need this new
2004. What the fuck we doing?
Damn.
So we took the game. And we just
My
used
baby
that
ain't playing
and
no
traded
old
in,
shit.
and we used the little money that they give you for that, which is like $3.
$3, yeah.
We bought an $8 game.
Yeah,
and
you
got
can have the
$3
tax
back
back.
for it. nigga.
Man,
Yeah,
GameStop,
GameStop
they
be
some
fucking-
hoes, bro.
They
That was the
be
worst shit.
Absolutely molesting people on games, bro.
Nigga fucking throw dirt at you if you, sometimes, like, nah,
Man, fuck GameStop.
we have no offer for you.
Yeah, it's like we'll take it for
You want
free.
this 2 pennies, nigga, or what, nigga?
Yeah,
Get out
get
my
outta
shit.
here.
Get out my store, nigga. Fuck out of here. I got shit to do.
Yeah, for real. GameStop's almost all that. They got to go out of business, man. What the fuck?
Nigga
they do?
Eli got a brush one time for Christmas. Nigga.
Actually, Ariana just bought me a brush. Shout out. It's one of the soft ones that doesn't pull your shit out.
And you was probably real excited about that. Huh?
Oh yeah, I was like, damn, bro.
Damn, I needed a new brush.
We like
babe.
gifts.
Thank you.
With like gifts.
Exactly.
Drew
Especially if
used
I
to-
know
Drew-
I'm gonna
Drew-
use it.
Look,
I'm like,
Drew
oh,
thought he
shit.
had his hair for a minute. He was like, damn, I do need a good brush again.
Man, it's coming
Cut
back,
his
man.
shit out.
You see it poking through.
Coming
You
back,
see it
man.
poking through.
They got a long way to go from where you was at. nigga.
Man, I know, man. Somebody should have warned me. God damn.
Barbers
You just
are
did it one
scarce out
day.
here. Y'all should have warned me.
No, actually, they did. The
should've
barbers
did your
told me, they were like,
research.
are you sure? I was like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
just fucking do it, man. Just
Did
do
you
it.
donate
The
it?
barbers was like, nigga, what
Should
the
have,
fuck?
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't think about it at the time. I was having a bunch of anxiety about cutting my fucking hair off.
Yeah, it does happen.
I have a funny story about that. One time I was in middle school. In middle school, I had the fro, I had the braids. I never had short hair in middle school, never. But I had it when I was young and shit. There's pictures with me with short hair and shit. But for some reason, I was just like, man, I'm gonna look like a dweeb with fucking short hair. So
Like a dweeb, man.
my mom, I refused to cut my hair and shit until my mom took me to this place. It was in White Lakes Mall. It was this little salon in White Lakes Mall, way back. They would take a picture of you, upload it on this little computer, and they would put different hairstyles on you
That's
and let you see what you look like.
ahead of its time.
But if we go back and look at it, it was raggedy as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Your
for
hairline's
sure.
like way over here and shit. They put me with some dreads on one time on there. Yeah, man. I didn't cut my shit until I seen what I look like with short man. Yeah. Weird, huh? Talk about weird.
Cool, man.
Last thing I'm gonna touch on it. And
piece
shout out
of
to Preston
history.
for reminding me about this. Joe Budden fires Rory and Mal.
Is that real?
Yeah.
And he did it on the podcast? No, he didn't.
Not with them there, I don't think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they were there.
You sent the little shit with them on there.
I didn't think they were. I was listening to it. I thought they were gonna be on there, and I was skipping through, and then it was just somebody else. I couldn't remember who the.
So what, he sits there and rants about firing them?
He rants about something else.
All kinds of bullshit that he
I
be
don't know.
ranting about. But
Why'd he fire him?
I don't know, but I think it's pretty crazy that he brought. I think he wanted them to come back. I think he was gonna fire them no matter what. Like the initial break, I think he planned on firing them, but they quit on him. So I think he baited them back in so he could do this shit.
I'll have to look more into that because
I don't know too much. I'm looking at a surface level, but I kind of feel like that.
Because
sounds like something
everybody
he would-
knew
Without
some
them,
shit was
though,
going
the
on
podcast
anyway.
ain't gonna be shit.
I think it'll be all right.
Nah, Joe Budden.
get
wasn't-
He always
people.
finds a way.
Joe Budden
He'll bring
wasn't-
academics on and then
Joe
those
Budden. Joe Budden
I hope not.
wasn't that good to listen to. Joe Budden is a very
He is
annoying
kind of annoying,
motherfucker.
yeah.
sometimes.
Rory's kind of annoying too. He's
Yeah.
funny though.
I fuck with the dynamic as a whole.
Yeah,
together,
so do I. I like
because
the.
they complimented each other nice. They would chime in and shut Joe Budden's ass the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he'd be like, I gotta get my shit off, and be on his dumb
Yeah.
ass Joe shit. And then Maul would just always be on his chill, laid back shit. But yeah, man, fuck Joe Budden and his podcast. It's Raw District or
Yeah,
nothing, bitch.
baby. Come on the show, Joe Budden.
I don't say fuck Joe Budden's podcast. I don't agree with that just because he's an inspiration.
He's a fellow podcaster.
The podcasting.
He's a fucking fellow
I
podcaster.
like a lot of his
Podcasting for the
views
culture
too. I
was
fuck with Joe Budden
inspiring.
sometimes.
Okay.
I don't
Shout
really
out
agree
you,
with
Joe. You came. You really paved the way. You trailblazer. You.
I don't be agreeing with him all the time or nothing
Yeah,
like that.
not most of the time, honestly, but I like what he says.
And he definitely knows how to do the media shit. He came in and he's been keeping people's attention for so long.
Pump it up.
Man, that nigga sucks, man.
He's pretty good.
That
But,
nigga's
I mean,
not
he's
gonna
just-
be shit.
he just has a
without
big
Rory and
ego.
Maul, man.
Yeah, his ego's crazy.
He has a big ego in his heart.
Fuck
though.
that nigga Joe Budden.
Man, bro.
Hey, man.
Would you fight him?
Yeah, would you fight Joe Budden?
Man, I'll
Raw District
steal that nigga
presents
motherfucking shit. Nigga,
Joe
right
Budden
now.
versus Chris White ready.
I'm just kidding,
Lucas
Joe.
Plaka.
I'm just kidding, Joe. I really like you, Joe. I'm really a fan of yours, Joe.
My guy, Joe.
Joe. Oh, Joe,
time is it?
Joe.
I think that it's 9:22, but I think that podcast will do straight without Rory and Mal. I didn't know who they were before this
Yeah.
shit. So
Brooklyn Nets are up on the San Antonio Spurs by 10 points.
is it
Damn,
still the
that's
regular
news I
season?
needed to hear right now.
There's 4 games left in the regular season.
Oh, okay.
James Harden and Kevin Durant's playing though.
4 games left in
Just
the
in
regular
case
season.
anybody wanted to know.
AKA, the 4 games left in
Guess
the
who's
regular
in the
season is
play-in?
even worse than the regular season.
Guess who's in the playing game?
That shit's even worse than the regular season.
The Lakers.
Last bit of the season.
This nigga's team over here.
Bro, I haven't
The hat
paid.
that he's wearing.
I haven't paid no fucking attention.
These niggas is the
He's
7th
like purple,
seed.
bro.
This ain't the old NBA where the 7th seed and the 8th seed they automatically get in. 7 through 10 they got to play in, and it's this weekend.
Yeah.
I fuck with
I
that.
think it's this weekend. What day is it? 12th?
Just makes it more entertaining. Huh?
No, it's
Yeah.
next week. It's next week. So next week we got to talk shit
I'm not
on the
gonna
Lakers
front.
when they lose.
I'm not gonna front, bro.
Playing game.
Are they gonna lose?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Macho Man White ready.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna front.
Oh,
Man. I have
yeah.
not gave a shit about
That nigga
basketball,
said,
bro.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
shit has
yeah.
been mid all season.
Man, why you just because you ain't pay attention to it ain't been mid.
It's definitely been mid.
It ain't been mid.
Injuries combined with
To your
motherfuckers-
team.
Injuries all over the place. What are you talking
Who?
about?
Who?
There usually is though.
What do you mean, KD? Was that how many games did he play this season?
Like injuries to the biggest players.
Kyrie
And
Irving
that's,
was
and
out.
you know, that's my favorite player, KD. So if I enjoy, Dame's been going crazy. Luka's still going nuts. Every time the Sixers play, that's a good game. And Embiid's going crazy. Jason Tatum's having 60 every other night. Psh,
going
Chris
stupid,
Paul's
dummy,
acting like this.
doo-doo,
Chris
dumb.
Paul's playing like he's 25 with Devin Booker. So yeah, I mean, yeah,
Saw them
the
commercials
Nets
he's
and the
been in.
Lakers, the two top teams that everybody that they pump all the media behind and shit. Yeah, they've been mid as fuck because they've been hurt.
Jaylen Brown's out for the season. Kemba Walker's out
That-
right now.
that just
Marcus
hurt.
Smart, Kyrie Irving's
Jaylen
out
Brown
right
just
now.
got hurt.
Yeah, but I'm saying the whole season.
Kyrie
is in
Irving's
general
just
been-
out this game.
But it's been like this all season. Motherfuckers just been injured, so it's kind of like why pay attention to the shit when motherfuckers is not playing?
No, just
How
two-
can you really gauge
it ain't
and
been
measure?
like that, but it hasn't
When the
been
best
like that
players
whole
are
season.
out?
Yeah, because the playoffs come around
Just
and then
two teams have-
do you
have
think
had
the
it.
I feel like
rate?
that's
Do you think
always
this
how it
regular
goes.
season matters anymore?
Yeah, because of this playing shit.
Not really.
That's why they
I
created
don't
this
think it ever
playing
did
game.
really.
That's why they created this play-in tournament, because people were doing all the load management shit and they weren't taking the regular season as serious. So yeah, the regular season definitely holds a little more weight now, because now you have motherfuckers like LeBron, who last year when he was a 1 seed was like, oh yeah, let the little 7 through 10s, let them play it out, because they're just all close in record. And now he's one of them little 7 through 10s that's close in record. And now he's like,
Little
whoever
7
came up
through
with this
10.
shit needs to get fired. That's just fucking stupid. So yeah, you know it means something if you got motherfuckers ruffled and feeling a little tight
So
about being in it.
It means something for like the last for the last teams out.
7 through 10.
Yeah,
the
so it means
last-
something for them. But the top teams, it's kind of like let's milk injuries. Let's
But you-
show
you-
up when we want to show up.
No,
Let's
you can't, because like the Lakers, they were a top team all season and they just fell down because of injuries into the play-in tournament. So you can't milk and do all that shit. You got to do it a lot more strategically if you are. Not saying that they don't, but you definitely have to be a lot more strategic with it. Oh, I'm cool. I got to drive. But yeah, so I like it because of that. What you're saying, it deters that.
So good.
Mm-hmm. That is good.
People can't just chill and take off and okay, fuck off that game and all that shit. Now, like I said, are they still letting players load manage and shit? Yeah, they are. They are,
you think they're playing? I think they play 75%.
Even in the final games and shit.
And then after the All-Star game, they're definitely kicking it into gear after that. When it comes to like the last little 25 games, 20 game stretch, they're trying to all be
is
healthy.
this?
They're trying to all play.
good as fuck.
And that's what hurt the Lakers. They were killing the whole tournament, the whole season, because they're that good. They don't got to play 100% to win those games that everybody's playing 75%.
Yeah, I feel that.
But ever since they got after the All-Star game and AD and LeBron was still out, those games everybody was cranking it up and they was losing. Now they went from 1-2 all the way down to 7, and that's why LeBron and them's hot, because to win that ship, they got to play extra
Just
games.
depends
now.
on if you really want to win or not.
I'm not gonna front. I ain't got time for all that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't got time to follow one sport, man, at a time.
absolutely.
That shit gets hard. Otherwise, I'm just like watching ESPN and trying to like regurgitate information that's already
Well,
been
my
said.
thing
I don't really
my
watch
thing
too many
is if
sports.
I don't really watch TV unless it's a game on there.
I can never catch it, bro. I
I'll
just
pay
be busy.
attention, but I don't plan on watching it.
Yeah,
You be
It's on,
watching
I'll
full
watch it.
games?
full games. I mean, like I got them. Like I said, it's on TV. I'm doing something on my phone or something, and I'm checking it, looking over there.
They're easy to watch.
If the TV's on, it's on ESPN or it's on some type of sporting event. And I just, because I got the little, NBA deal, so I get all the games regardless of what.
He's
day.
got an NBA deal.
Yeah,
He signed it.
I wish I had time. Like I gotta consume. That's why I gravitate towards like fighting and shit, because it's so quick. Like if you want to watch somebody fight, you can just watch somebody in a short amount of time. You don't have to watch the full event.
Well, I mean, there ain't 82 games to keep up on. And
Oh,
then other
there's-
games after that. I mean,
There's a lot to
I
keep
think
up
we're
on in
almost
fighting.
done anyway.
well, I'm just saying they got how many fights that they fight within a year and shit.
Well, but there's a bunch of
plug my
fighters and a
phone
bunch
in?
of leagues. So
Well,
what-
yeah.
plug my
I'm just
phone
saying,
in?
but you only
Do
have
that?
your few. It's not like you got a whole team or no shit like that. You got a handful of motherfuckers that you fuck with, and then.
I be watching Bellator now a lot because it's on a Showtime, the Showtime app. So I be paying attention to that a lot. I'm trying to get like real into boxing. I just catch as many.
Yeah,
of
And that's
those
what
as I
you're
can.
passionate about.
Did
you
we
know
do?
what I mean?
Did
So
you?
that's
Did we
what
talk
you like
about
to
Canelo?
watch.
Really? Not really.
We do.
Kind of, but yeah, bro.
Just a little bit.
I was just watching his highlights last night.
It's an expensive thing to follow, though. God damn.
It's
Oh
expensive.
yeah,
What
pay per
you
view
mean?
and shit.
Yeah, paying for
Every
the pay per
fight's a lot.
views,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Yeah, because we don't pirate anything around here.
I don't like to, bro, because it's like
DG streams.
I run into so many
$20
situations.
a month. You can have anything you want.
Mm.
All you need is a fire stick, a jailbroke fire stick.
Allegedly.
You need a VPN.
I don't know what that is, but you just
Shout
need
out
to get a fire
ExpressVPN.
stick. Get a fire stick.
We just got
$50. Talk to the hood.
If you're willing to
the hood
be
fire
an ad
stick
friend
man.
of the show.
Tell them to jailbreak your shit, and then you go and download DG streams to it. You can get all the pay-per-views, anything, all the movies. When the movies hit the movie theaters and all that shit.
This is
My thing
so
is, bro,
fucking good.
I believe in karma, and I'm an artist. I would hate for this
I
shit
believe
to
in
blow
God, I'm
up.
an artist.
I would hate for this shit to blow up and motherfuckers pirate this shit, and I'm missing out on some money that I'm supposed to have.
Honestly, though,
So as I get older, I just be like, I feel more satisfied with paying for it.
But them movies,
But if they're
they're
pirating-
making
Even the movies.
millions though. They're still making millions.
if they're pirating our shit, that means they really want to watch it.
But I'm saying, like, if I were to,
we're making millions.
I fuck
because
with
in
that.
like my bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? I want to be involved in movies and shit like that. So I would rather people buy my shit, obviously.
Oh, there are.
Most definitely.
There are. If people are pirating your shit, there's millions of people buying your shit. Guaranteed.
Obviously,
That's
but
just how it is.
I just saying, as I get older, I just like it's more satisfying.
But we
Then-
broke people and we need any little angle, any little we can get. So
But that's what I'm saying.
Forgive
Do you
us,
think it's
karma.
you think it's
we're
karma?
broke.
nah, hell no. Me cutting a corner on cable and internet and shit. Ain't no karma in that, man.
Yeah, bro. I
Those
just ain't
aren't-
paying $70 for a fight.
Those ain't real people.
What?
What do you mean? Them people that I'm cutting the corner on and that karma's supposed to get me for, they're making millions still.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't think that means
So
that
my
big
little
of a deal to
$50 ain't my little
Especially like
$50
a Jake
ain't
Paul.
hurting him.
It's taken.
Karma's-
It's taken at the end of the
karma's
day.
when you
Yeah, I mean-
stealing from your best friend, when you're taking millions of
You do-
dollars from the company the other day.
Karma's definitely
that you
stealing from
work-
Do you
at
think
any
there's a
level.
level of karma?
Yeah, levels of karma.
Yeah.
So as like I'm saying, like you still
A stream, your tire gets blown up the next day?
No, you still a stream. You know, it may be like in the universe, you may lose out on the opportunity for your shit, your artistry. That's the way I think.
I'm
Nah,
stealing every
man.
Triller fight ever. I'm stealing Red Bulls.
I'll let y'all know in like 5 to 10
Allegedly.
years if it works out for me. This whole, you know, worried about being worried about karma.
You ain't gotta let us know we gonna be there too.
I just feel like most people, not most people, but there's some people, you know, like good people die young and shit like that. And like some people are genuinely good people and do everything they can. And like I listened to this.
Everybody's genuinely good.
I mean,
You ain't
but
get
like
the memo earlier.
I listened to this podcast and they're talking about this chick knew a guy and he didn't drink and he took a friend home and he got killed by a drunk driver and his friend was drunk. Just shit like that. Like
Oh, and like
I think that's karma.
no, but I mean, I think that's not
Can make you think.
Not having, I think, yeah, karma's not real in some sense. I believe in karma though, but things like that,
Me
it's
too.
like why him type shit. Like if it's or like you know somebody and they got cancer and it's like you're the nicest person ever. You don't ever do anything bad. Like that should still happen. So
or like
My
Chris
grandfather
Weidman.
my grandfather got dementia.
That karma.
You know, that's how he passed. Wasn't able to go. You know,
that's just a simulation.
he thought I was a U.S. fighter pilot and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
Dementia's
so sad.
fucking sad as
So
fuck.
what?
That's so
you know what I
sad.
mean? Is that karma? You know what I mean? So I mean, you can't say everything bad happens to you as a
I'm not,
reaction from
I'm
something.
not saying
else.
it's karma.
It
I'm
could
saying
be.
that's karma not existing.
It could be. You never know what kind of act people are putting on. It could be a punishment of your thoughts.
I don't know.
You could be fighting so
I
hard.
don't think that's your fault though.
I mean, if you could be fighting so hard against things and just, you know what I'm saying, putting on an act, I think that's faker to society than being your real self. Because if you're hiding behind some type of character and faking the funk for everybody, you're just like,
I
hey,
feel like-
you're pointless in society.
I feel like that's like if there's different ways, different reasons people do that though, because like you can do it out of fear or do it because like you want to get ahead. I think if you're scared, you know, like you have trauma and you can't get past some shit, like that's just mental shit.
But I'm saying
Being
like, does the
scared about
universe maybe?
something is the number one thing that causes.
I don't think you
somebody
should
to
be. I don't
lie
think the
about
universe punishes you
scared?
for that.
Fear is the number one cause of lying.
Fear of the consequences.
Yeah.
Fear of the consequences, fear of how you'll
Judgment,
be looked at,
yeah.
fear of just fear, you know, in itself. I think that is what causes people to lie and carry out a lie and believe a lie.
I heard there's only two vibrations in the universe, and it's fear and love. And when you live in fear, it's a low vibration, and love is a high vibration.
I believe
That's why
I believe that
they say you
that's
gotta
on
elevate.
something. I think I've said it before. I kind of like I'll be like learning the fundamentals of just life, just looking at my daughter, like the basics of a baby, like the shit that they want. It's like they just want to laugh, they just want to sleep, they just want to eat. And then as we get older, we just get away from the laughing part. A lot of people just get away from enjoying shit. And it's such a fundamental thing, and just that I think that goes in with love.
Yep.
Like just being like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Excuse me.
for sure.
Yeah.
This shit is good as fuck, man.
And
Who
you
made
hate
this?
out of fear too. But yeah, this shit is delicious. What's in this?
Hey, what's that shit called? What is this called?
What do we call it?
What's in it?
Rojo bitties.
What?
Rojo bitties.
Rojo bitties.
Rojo?
Yes.
Rojo bitties.
Bitties, yeah.
Yeah, I better come over here to La Casa Blanca and
What?
get you a Rojo
What is-
bitties.
Follow us on Big Bitties on Facebook.
Big bitties on
Big bitties. Are y'all
Facebook.
dipping Tiggo bitties in this juice?
Big bitties on Facebook, and no, there is no big bitty milk in there.
What are y'all stirring it
What's
with?
in this?
With bitties?
Got some pineapple, you got some strawberry, you got some chile, you got some big bitty milk.
Big bitty milk.
The secret ingredient.
What's the secret ingredient?
Big bitty milk.
Is there
Need
breast
more
milk in this?
secret
Get your little big
ingredient.
bitty milk. Get your little big bitty milk in that bitch.
That fresh concubine.
Hey,
Wow.
man.
Need more secret ingredient.
Wow.
Y'all check out Big Bitties, man.
Make is made fresh. Even
So
the-
good.
Fresh
I love it.
ingredients.
Yummy.
Everything.
Round of applause for that shit.
Check out Big Bitties on Facebook.
Big old bitty.
You missing out, Chris.
Yeah, I seen the red shit on the lid. And
I
that,
didn't. I mean,
It's
is,
just salt.
is there that?
that
Is there
ain't
even
salt.
alcohol in this?
stop. Can I get my shit
That
without
didn't
the
taste
shit
like.
A virgin? You want a virgin?
Need more secret ingredient.
Hey, man, shout out to Ted Cruz. Shout out to Luther Vandross, man. Shout out to,
You just gotta let it happen.
what you mean?
Your love for Ted Cruz.
Oh, yeah, man, he's a real one, dog.
He's an American patriot.
Yeah, one of a kind.
He's a patriot.
One of a kind, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my daughter. She just walked, man, the other day. That shit was amazing.
That's fucking tight.
Crazy. Mind-blowing. Yeah. Those are all the shout-outs I got. That's all I give
Remember
a
when
fuck. I
mine
give a fuck.
started
All I
walking?
care about is Ted Cruz, Luther Vandross, and my
Yeah,
daughter
he's-
walking. That's all I can know.
You better come
Shout
here
out to
with
my
the
girl,
Ted
man,
Cruz.
because that'll get me in trouble if I say that. Love you.
You better come with the Ted Cruz shirt on next time.
Bro,
But block his face out.
that's a good idea. I can.
No, it's not.
I can't. No, I'll put my
Scratch
body on
that.
Ted Cruz.
Oh yeah, put your face on that one picture. Going like that.
This nigga, man. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to my people, man. Free 'em. And rest in peace to the ones that's no longer with us, man. We keep lit every single day. Shout out to the people behind the cameras and the lights back here, chilling and watching us do our thing. And yeah, man, just shout out to the whole movement and to the whole, just creative space, man. We doing this shit.
Yeah.
And y'all helping us continue to do this shit. So yeah, again, shout out to y'all.
Most definitely. Yeah, shout out to all the people that are always tapping in, being consistent. That's what we need. And doing what we ask. That's definitely something. So, yeah, shout out La Casa Blanca always, pressing, always coming through. Shout out all this good shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And fuck Ted Cruz. And shout out FOS.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to everybody listening. in the description, that's where you can find the merch. Chris is rocking a Raw District shirt right now. You can find that on there. Affordable prices on there, and you can get some higher quality shit to it. Depends on what the fuck you want to get. Also,
baby.
this is my reminder to drink some fucking water. A lot of people don't know they dehydrated. It's fucking with your mental. It's fucking with your physical. And remind somebody to drink water. But this is episode 40, man.
There's life.
That's all we got for y'all on this one,
40.
man. Y'all stay safe. Stay
Episode
corona-free,
40,
man.
bro. Episode 40.
That's a wrap.